is 90% bullshit, but it's entertaining.
Afternoon, degenerates and diehards. I'm here with Braden. We're going to be joined by a few other guests shortly. Today we're talking WNBA. Hopefully everything is well. Braden, I'm going to lead off with you. You know Asia Wilson been killing it recently in the WNBA. First 30-20 game in league history. What are your thoughts? Is this a two-woman race? Is Asia in the race? Or is this the end of you might as well just chalk it up to feet. What's good, Twiz?
Hold up, wait, it's Twiz in here. Well, let Twiz start off. Go ahead, Twiz. It's all yours.
Hey, Twiz.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What's up, bro?
How you doing, man? Your girls beat your girls. Hey, Atlanta looking better and better.
Hey, man.
I'm telling
you. We take it a game at a game, man.
I'm telling you, man. You'd be surprised. All right, we're speaking about the MVP race. Has Asia Wilson entered the chat? That's what I want to know. Is it out of the realm of possibility that she could win this award?
Yeah, it's out of the possibility.
How is it out of the possibility?
Right. I think Asia's kind of in that Stewie realm of last year. She won't win it, but she's like still in that race. That's kind of how I think about it.
I'm letting Twiz answer. Twiz, what you got?
Well, I'm gonna say this. First of all, she never left the race. So, because she's the best player in the world, so she never left the race. So there was always a chance. There was always a chance that she could go on like some crazy run, and the Aces get back into playoff contention, and she puts herself back into like a number one role of the MVP race. Could she win it? Like, I don't know. Maybe if the Aces I don't know. Like Phoenix seems to be like kind of like low key falling apart a little bit. So like if the Aces get back to like if they can get to like a 4 seed, and like Asia's like putting up crazy numbers, maybe, but like I still clearly have Nafisa Collier as the MVP.
I think we all agree that Fee right now is the MVP. Like I don't think that there's any disagreement between all of us.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. What I'm asking is there, and I think Twiz just kind of answered my question. So Brady, you could go. I was asking, is there a chance Asia could come up in his
what?
Yeah, there's a chance.
I think so too. I do think that as well.
I just think
a small chance though. A small chance.
I think See, I think Fee's got it locked in. If not, AT's like gunning for it. And then, like I said, Asia's just in that Stewie position right now. Like don't get me wrong, she's the best player in the world. It's just the Aces have not been like successful as they were last year. And I think really to win an MVP, like I feel like you got to at least be a top 5 seed.
You have Asia third.
Over.
What? No. I have her third in the MVP voting.
I don't.
Where would you put her?
You know who I got? I don't even have AT third.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't even have AT second.
Okay, no, I have AT second too.
I got Alicia Gray second, bro.
She needs some love, bro. She should be a first team All WNBA performer.
If she's not second, like I don't know how she's not third in the MVP race.
Bro, they got the third best team in the W. Actually, they got the third best team in the W right now, and she's doing this without any other. Like she's winning. Atlanta is winning. They just beat Phoenix.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get how. Like, if you told me you have AT over Alicia, like, I'm fine with it. But like, I don't. Like, just based on the year that Alicia Gray has had, I don't know how she's not at least third. Like,
I'll put her fifth. I'll put Alicia Gray fifth. But
that's disrespectful. That's literally blatantly disrespectful.
I'm not putting her two. So I'm not doing that.
Who are you putting above her?
All right. Like I said, I'm putting Fee, AT, Asia, and then I say Alicia Gray and Sabrina or Stewie are fighting for that 4th spot.
Alicia Gray having a better year. Say what you want.
I mean, that's cool, but like, Stewie is still a better defender and still has good numbers.
Stewie's not gonna be in the MVP race this year.
It's not. Well, that's the thing. Why not? Why not?
She hasn't been playing 2 months. Yeah.
She's not playing, but like, there's a chance that Fee probably won't play the rest of the season either. Especially if the Lynx
coming back.
When you said that she was out like what for at least 2 weeks. It wasn't for 2 weeks for sure. It was at least.
Fee's supposed to be back next week.
next week.
And I was about to say it's at least been a week.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it when I see. I'll believe it when I see like Fee will be starting. Nah, I'll believe it.
Brayden, I'll say this though: if Fee doesn't come back and Asia takes this team to a top 2 seed, Asia's gonna win the award.
If it's not Fee, I think it's gonna have to be AT. She's averaging damn near a triple double. She's averaging 15 and 9. What are we talking about? I'm not even a huge Alyssa Thomas fan, but what are we talking about here?
No, you're a huge Alyssa Thomas, and there's nothing.
How am I a huge Alyssa Thomas fan? I didn't think that she was gonna be like first team All WNBA until I actually looking at her stats.
That's true. You did. Keep going.
Like I thought it was gonna be NECA, but then like looking at AT stats, I was like, I can't do that to AT.
Brayden, Las Vegas is 2 games away from the 2nd seed.
Vegas really jumped that high?
Look, they're 18. They need 20.
Vegas got the same record.
I thought the Aces were the 7th seed. That's different.
No, it's not. I understand they're seeding. The season. There's a month of basketball.
No, obviously I know there's a month of basketball out, but I'm not going to make predictions. That's another topic, Jabari.
Go, Jack. Falcor, I was asking if Wilson has a chance of winning an MVP, or has she entered?
Oh yeah, what's up, y'all? Happy Monday. I just came in talking, so my fault. Does Asia?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember a couple of your telecasts ago, we talked about people kind of predicting this a little bit too early, and we talked about one of the factors being if Vegas could get their record in order, and here they come.
He preaching to the choir.
Yeah, I mean, they're 18 and 14 now, and I'm not saying that they look like a lot better of a basketball team, but 18 and 14, they can easily get. There's 12 games left in the season.
Sure.
And I think they're only 2 games away from like the 4th spot. Like there's just a log jam in the middle. There's so much parity. So if they can catch up to 2 games and get in that top 4, and Asia's still putting up 32-20 numbers like she did last night, there's a chance. Now, Fee would still have to come back, and Minnesota has 5 days off, and Fee's supposed to come back in a week, so they're really not hurting. Fee would still have to drop off, but in 12 games, I think Asia Wilson does have a shot at making it. And to Braden's point, so does AT.
How about this to answer? And yes, I'm about to play some Alyssa Thomas clips. 2nd in points, 2nd in rebounds, 4th in steals, 3rd in blocks, 1st in stocks, 3rd in double doubles, 1st. And you're telling me she doesn't have or she's gonna finish 2nd at least. She's gonna finish 2nd at worst. Like for real, she's gonna finish 2nd.
I got her 3rd, but I think AT's got it locked in. That's just the issue.
AT has what locked? This is what he was talking about.
Feet, my bad. Feet locked.
How can you have it locked with a month left of basket? This is what he's saying. This is exactly what he's saying.
Because the way that it's been projected right now, and with the Lynx having the 1st seed, it's looking good for Fee. And if you really look at it, Fee's 1st in points right now. She's still a great defender. Like her team has the best defense in the league.
Asia Wilson's the favorite for Depoy this year.
I know. I never said she wasn't.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question though. With the Lynx picking up DiJonai, and the Lynx are still winning,
we could talk about that.
Does that take any merit away from Fee? Even though I agree, I think Fee has done what's supposed to be done unless she falls off. But does it take any merit from away how important she is to her team if they're not losing without her?
Did it take it away from Fee last year when she was out?
He's saying because their team is so good. I mean, I feel like it's a part of it.
This is literally like the opposite argument of like the NBA with Jokic that they tried to pull. Like, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah, like the Lynx were still a top 5.
They did it to LeBron. It's a part of it. The
Lynx were still a top 5 seed without Fee last year, but we knew Fee's importance to the Minnesota Lynx.
But they picked up DiJonai this year.
Yeah, I know, but like I said,
right? And they picked her up like a couple days ago. Like
she's been hooping. She's been hooping.
Yeah, but like you can't. Okay, so we just ignore what Fee did the first half.
I don't ignore it. I don't ignore it at all.
No. Nobody's ignoring it. The argument is, can Asia get in there? And like I said, I said that when I was speaking that it would be Fee's to lose. She has it right now
for sure.
But the other part of the argument is that it was discounted very early.
Yes,
that Asia wasn't in the running.
Yeah,
and we.
I get that. I get that. I'm just arguing this. Like, does the Lynx winning without her, like, take away like maybe
How good Fee is,
and that's just not how that works. Like, no,
Twiz isn't
like
wrong.
we know how good Fee is. Like,
no, I think we all agree how good Fee is. What are you saying, Braden?
No, this isn't wrong. Because I do remember the same argument. It was like between Shea and Jokic. Because I think OKC they lost more games without Shea than Denver did without Jokic. Is that correct, Twiz? Or somewhere along?
And how about this though? To kind of add to that point, Braden and Twiz, if you remove Fee, and this goes to Falcor's point, if you remove Fee from the Lynx and you remove Wilson from the Aces, which team is going to have a worse fall off?
Well, obviously
the Aces.
That.
And then if we're talking, hold on, if we're talking about being valuable, is that not the essence of being valuable?
No, because sometimes the team structure and the team chemistry isn't the same.
That's not the essence of being valuable.
Those are outside factors, outside of those two players, the impact they have.
We never done
like
that.
Team chemistry.
Yes, of course,
Structure and coaching, like all matters.
On how good you are and how good your team is. It's never been on pure, true value. Because if it was true value, like he said, Jokic would have been MVP.
They would.
I think he should have, just like I think Luka should have that year.
No, but I'm saying we never do it by value. Like if we remove one player, what team would be worse? We've never done it that way.
I guess and then it's like I've heard this train of thought too. They need to have multiple awards, so it should be an MVP and a Best Player award. I've always said that, especially in the NBA and the W. It's like because you can't, if you're gonna say most valuable player,
the best
like
player
and you're not measuring value, it doesn't. I don't see how that kind of.
I agree. Yeah. I agree with you. It should be like if you measuring true value, you can make a case that it is Asia Wilson. But I don't think we picked
okay, so let's take it first half of the season, second half of the season, because we'll concede Fee was clearly the winner in the first half, but if we go second half, and like I said, Aces end up in that top 4 position, and Age is still putting up numbers like you just showed and like she had last night. It's Fee's award to lose.
Okay, so this is basically the Shea versus Jokic thing. Like
no, not quite because Jokic.
It is.
They
it is
throughout,
though. It is. Jokic was literally a top 5 seed. He was like a 4 seed.
They were the second seed for a bit, actually.
And OKC.
He's saying he agrees with you.
I agree with you, but what he's saying is like if let's say SGA would have missed time, and Jokic will still be playing, and Jokic comes back and his team is like top 2, that would have been a harder conversation to have, and that's what he's saying. If he never plays again for the rest of into the playoffs, and Asia's averaging 30 and 20.
So hold on.
So both will have the conversation.
Hold on. 2 weeks. Me missing 2 weeks is the deciding factor of.
No, he said the whole month. He said the whole month.
Hold on. Wait. So I missed 2 weeks. You play good. You play good for like a month.
I mean, the whole season.
And if I come,
you've been playing good the whole season, yes.
Hold on, wait. If I come back after my injury and I'm still playing at an elite level, and I played pretty much at an elite level for the entire year outside of those 2 weeks that I missed, and my team is significantly the better team and has a higher record.
So let's say she doesn't come back.
What's the argument?
So let's say she doesn't come back into the playoffs.
That's not the case though. Like we know she's gonna come back.
And Twiz, we already.
It's cutting out.
So Twiz, I already incorporated that into my answer though. Oh, my fault. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh no, I was just telling Twiz I incorporated that into my answer by saying that it's Fees to lose. So she would have to maintain that at elite level. What I'm saying is Asia is making it so that everyone's going to have to stay on par and keep playing at elite level.
That's facts.
I mean, I agree. I said Asia has a chance.
Let me say this too, and I agree with everybody. Like I think we're all on the same page with this one. Everybody, okay, so Braden put, I'm not being an ass, but I don't think Asia's going to be dropping 30-20s in the regular. It was against the Suns. Nobody else dropped a 30-20 game in WNBA history.
No, I don't disagree with that, but the The Suns historically are having like one of the worst seasons ever, though.
What's good, Rosina? But yeah, if nobody's doing it, I mean, I don't. It is to me. It doesn't diminish anything
I'm
that
not
she
taking
did.
this anything away from Asia. I'm just saying that we're not gonna probably see this on the regular. I'm not gonna put this against her though, because I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, she could average 25
Oh no, we're
and
not going to
12.
see 30. We're not going to see 30, 20.
I can see like a 20. I can see like a 25 and 12 like average.
Yeah, that's still.
So what if she's doing that? And what like that's what we're saying? What if he has somewhat of a drop off?
I don't know, man. I think it's just fees. I think fees just got a lot.
I don't think it's over, bro. I don't think it's over.
I think it's over. It's going to be a conversation.
What's more important to look at than the 25 and 12 is the stats that Jabari was showing was that she's like top 3 in 4 different categories. And if she maintains that and their team is getting better, that's a big deal.
It's facts. That's facts. Narrative also points to Fee. What's the narrative for Fee?
I mean, she was predicted to be the MVP for this year and stuff like that, and they've been calling her. I'm not saying this is a bad thing because I don't want you to think that I'm doing like the same thing for Asia last season. I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying like all throughout the season they were basically calling her MVP. That's why I'm just saying narrative points to
MVP, and especially the way she's been hooping and unrivaled. You know, but you know they ended up.
Yeah, it's Fee's year to win it, and this was even said before the season.
I'm with. I said the same thing last year. And I said, I agree with Falcourt. It's like I don't like when they prematurely say this person is MVP and the race is over the end.
Do you think they do that though?
Yes.
Yeah. So we can agree that they do that. Yeah.
I think that people do that instead of just taking it in totality of just the whole season. Like we need to wait until the month. Like right now, the front runner is Fee, and then like you were saying, AT is still second. I don't think AT is still second at this point.
I don't either.
I wouldn't vote her second, honestly.
All right, you got at least a great second though. That's a difference.
I would vote Wilson second, and then maybe either between AT or
that's
Asia.
one thing, but I'm still taking AT. Like I don't think the Mercury's gonna have that much of a drop off.
They already have been having a drop off.
So where are they? The 4th seed right now?
I think they're in the 3rd. Go ahead.
They're still a top 3 seed. Okay, they're still a top 3 seed.
I don't think they are. I think the Atlanta Dream are top 3, and then they're 4. I'm about to pull up the standings.
That's fine though. I mean, that's not the worst.
But they're not.
Do we think they're going to be like what top 6?
Yeah, they're top 4 seed. They're one game in front of Indiana, which
that's fine.
Indiana's going to surpass them by the next game.
Who does Indiana play?
They played Dallas.
But Jabari, tell them.
Oh,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Tell them how close. Show them how close it is between 3 and 9. And like I said, this is if we were to break up the season into basketball quarters, this is the 4th quarter now. Like there's 12 games left, and we were talking about how this argument for Fee is just podcast. We can introduce. So thought Kelsey Mitchell.
Yes,
WNBA.
That's all you need to hear. Kelsey Mitchell. Hey, you're breaking up Falcourt.
Yeah.
Crap.
Hey, if the Aces get to like.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Finish what you're saying, Katie, and then you can finish up, and we'll move on to the next subject.
No, I'm looking at the standings. Like, come on, if the Aces get to a 2nd seed, are we not having that conversation then?
No, that's definitely a conversation. I just
that's 2 games.
I'm still not. I'm still not seeing it though.
And they played Minnesota. They played Minnesota, New York, and Atlanta to end the season, like around those ending of the seasons. And they play LA. They have a bunch of playoff teams that they could beat, meaning that those teams they can drop if the Aces just stay hot.
But even if you look at just the stats, like
hey, we'll see.
After didn't you say Seattle was winning it yesterday?
Okay, let's Twitter, say what you're gonna say. I didn't hear you, and then we can talk. Let's talk about Seattle.
Even if you look after the All-Star break, through like I get she's only plays it's only 6 games to a 10-game sample from Asia, but like even looking at this, it just feels like Fee was still better. Like so essentially, like it's a matter of this 2 weeks. You know who?
So you know which? Okay, let's do this quickly, and then we'll switch. Who has a higher PER between Asia and Fee?
I don't know that off the top of my head.
It's Asia. The answer is Asia. So just keep that in mind. I mean, like I understand, even though most stats are gonna lean to Fee, including win shares and including I don't know about defense win shares. I think that one's Asia, but it's saying statistically on paper she's having a better season. We'll see. But I would again, if I had to vote, I would vote Fee 1 probably right now, just based on standings. If I had to do it now, Wilson wouldn't be 2. But the way I think she's gonna end, I would probably vote for her at 2. And then it'd be between Alicia Gray and Alyssa Thomas for the 3rd spot. It is what it is. All right, let's talk about the Phoenix Mercury. Phoenix Mercury. Let's talk about the Seattle Storm. Braden, you're right. I did say that I'm still a believer in Noelle Quinn, and right now it's not looking like we should be believing. What do y'all think is wrong with this team? But on another note, Dominique Malonga should be starting. Keep going. I'll let y'all go with that. I've been saying that.
When did you say that?
When did I say what?
That you were a believer and you were still a believer.
I said it yesterday or last live. The last live we were gone.
To be fair, he believes every coach. To be fair, he's like a believer in every coach. Like
yeah, that is true. That is true.
Like this dude was.
You be giving him the most grace.
This dude is still trying to advocate for Chris.
Y'all think Chris should go? Wait, let's get back. Go ahead.
It's one thing for Chris, but Noelle Quinn literally doesn't have an excuse. Like I don't understand how she gets any type of grace. Now you have 4 All-Stars, you got 2 high-level role players, and you got the number 2 pick who is now hooping out of her mind.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse. Like Chris is new to the league. He's his first time being a head coach. Like if you gave him grace, I could understand that a lot more than Noelle Quinn. Like there's no excuse for her at this point.
Yeah, I hear you. So see what? So are y'all on the Seattle should just destroy this team and kind of move on, or I don't think that they should. I think that they have quality players.
Damn, that was a good.
They can retool it.
Was that Julie Allman?
Yeah, it was. But they have quality players.
I'm firing Noelle Quinn before I just blow up the whole team.
To be fair, you think she's the problem? Fired last year though. There was speculation that she was going to get fired last year.
So you think she's the problem?
I'm not saying she's the only problem. I mean, they got some defensive mishaps that be happening, but that would start with her immediately.
I wouldn't get rid of her. I give her 1 more year. Say what y'all want. I give her 1 more year.
Oh my gosh.
I would. I mean, because I'm who? So think about it like this. Come on,
bro.
Who else? All right. So who else are you gonna hire to replace her?
I'd probably get a college coach. Coach.
No.
Why not? Why not? Why can't
get
a college coach?
Name the coach.
What? I don't know whose contracts are up. I can't guarantee that, or who's gonna gun for a position.
I don't think I would get rid of her. I'd still give her 1 year.
The former Wings coach, what's her name? She on the
Latricia Trammell. She'd be great.
Yeah.
She'd be great.
I would just get rid of Quinn.
Teaspoon a chance?
I would. I like Teaspoon. I never thought she should have got fired.
Would you give Christy Sides
I'm not
a chance?
giving Teaspoon a chance. Fuck no.
I don't know about Coach Sides. I think I'll wait for Coach Sides to develop. I'll wait for her to develop a little more.
That's not what you were saying last year.
I said she shouldn't have got fired. I mean, I didn't think she did a bad job that she got fired.
Yeah.
She turned that team around in the second half, and she had Caitlin playing better in the second half than she did in the first. So say what you want. I mean, based on her job, I don't think she should have got fired last year. No. Based on her performance of her job.
That's facts.
Yeah. South Carolina, Dawn Staley, she's not going nowhere.
Nah, man. She's overrated as a coach anyways.
I don't know. You heard it? I didn't. I'm not saying that. I disagree with that. Shout out to Cam Brink. Do y'all think she's gonna win? How many depoys do y'all got her? Over under? Let's go 3. Over under 3 depoys for Cam Brink.
In her career?
In her career.
Over.
Really?
I go under.
I say 2 to 3. 2 to 3.
Fine, then let's go over under 2.
Well, what if you just think 2?
I'm going over for the 2. I'm going over 2.
I just think 2, but that's fine though.
I wouldn't go over 2.
That means 2 or more. That means 2 or more, Braden.
What? Oh,
that means 2 or more.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go over.
Yeah, I think she's gonna win at least 2. She's great. I think she's Cam Brink is great, and
once she works at not being in foul trouble, she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
She's a force now.
No, it is, but she really gets in foul trouble. That's the bad thing about her. Like I can't depend on Cam Brink for a whole game of defense. I can't.
Player in spurts, but it's crazy because even off the bench, she's still getting in foul trouble. Yeah,
exactly, man. Her first game back, she got like 3 fouls in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Let me
go ahead.
A question about.
What's up?
I said, can I ask y'all a question about Cam Brink?
Yeah, go for it.
I was making sure you can hear me. Do you think that you love her play, but do you think she's good enough to be on the next Olympic team as a big?
She should be. Yeah, I would put her on.
You know what? That's what there are lacking in bigs. So like you really could be like I feel like that's like the next open position because I feel like for guards like it's already guaranteed. You got Paige, you got Caitlin, but then you can also like Jabari. You said this. You want to go young. Technically, can't we go serious strong? That can't.
She's not gonna make the Olympic team, Braden.
Why?
Would you pick Braden? Would you pick Lauren Betts or would you pick Cam Brink?
Oh, I'm picking Brink.
I pick Cam Brink.
I'm picking Brink.
Yeah,
Brink.
But like, let's see this. Let's say this. You want Angel on the team, correct? Yeah, Angel can make that Olympic team as a possibility, and then there's a possibility for Boston too. So
she should make it. Aaliyah should make it.
And Stewie and Asia are going to be locks too. So
6-7.
So how much is left though?
There's
Because
4 more spots. Arike is gonna make that team. Say what you want. That's 8.
No, she's not making the team.
No, y'all act like Arike is just done. It's like she's never gonna be good. Like
the team though.
Arike is gonna make the team. Arike is gonna make that team.
Arike is not going to make the team.
She's definitely not making that team.
Arike is going to make it.
Didn't we already predict that Arike is not going to have an all WNBA season anymore?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I disagree with that too.
But not like Juju can make it too as a wing. So we should do that as a topic, like our predictions for like the next Olympics, even though it's like far away.
That's like 2 years away, 3 years away.
The reason why I brought up the big conversation, AB, Angel, all of them are going to make it. But in terms of competing with China and France, you're going to need a 6'7" type of lengthy type of. So I brought up Brink and Betts because they're going to need one anomaly that is not of the power forward center mold. So you guys said Brink. I'll be interested to see what they do, but it's definitely a conversation.
I think as far as bigs, they kind of named them and hit the nail on the head. I expect to see Aaliyah, expect to see Angel, I expect to see Cameron at least in tryouts. I would say she will make the team. I expect to see. I'm like, who else is young? I would expect to see Ryan Howard and Arike in the tryouts at least, if not making the team. It's true, absolutely. I'd expect to see Paige.
I'm not mad about Ryan.
No, then that's wild. That's wild that you would pick Ryan before you. No, I don't think AT's gonna be on the. She'll be 30. Why? She'll be 30 plus.
She'll be like 33. Isn't AT only 30?
So how old is Alyssa Thomas?
AT is not that old.
I didn't say she was.
AT is old. 30.
AT is definitely.
Yeah, I think she's older than 32. Yeah.
Hold on.
Last year was her first Olympics. AT is 33, Braden. Yeah, AT is 33.
Oh, she'll be. I thought she was 30. My bad.
She'll be almost 37. She'll be almost 37 years old. So I don't expect to see her.
She was around Asian Stewie age. All right. But what about Fee? You don't got Fee going to another.
I would absolutely expect to see Fee on the roster.
So then, how many like bigs do you like expect? What?
She'll be there with Asia and Stewie as captain. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, how many bigs do you expect to be on the team? Because you still need to.
They're gonna go 6 and 6, like 6 and 6.
6 and 6.
Yeah.
All right.
This is what I'm saying. We're defining bigs as differently. Like y'all are talking about Fee is a big. He's not really a big. Like AB is a big considered WNBA, but when we're talking international competition, I'm talking about that one anomaly that can check. China has 6'9", they got 6'7", and they got 7'4". You know what I mean? Like you need one person, whoever your tallest big is, that is efficient and productive, that supersedes an Aaliyah Boston type of size. There's gonna have to be one person. Like Brittany Griner was on the last one. You need one player.
That's wild.
That's where I was going with the comment.
That's wild, Braden. That's not happening. France and China have a better chance, even though China's not going to happen either. Let me ask y'all this. Go ahead.
She's not even the best player on Team Brazil, to be honest. She wasn't in the cup. Camilla wasn't. It was Damiris Dantas.
Shout out to Damiris. Love DD. Think she's a good shooter. Let me ask y'all this stuff. And Katie, I'm gonna lead off with you. I don't know if you with us? He with us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Paige, because I know I'm leading over him because he talked to me about this in the chat. Paige Bueckers, go ahead, get your bars off about Paige Bueckers, Katie.
No. I'm here to hear the criticism, and I don't want to hear criticism based on Caitlin Clark. I want to hear Paige criticism in a vacuum, meaning criticize Paige for what she did last game. Because I know there's a couple of you that are super Paige fans. Is she
against the
generational?
Mystics?
Yes. Yes, she's generational. Okay, here we go. I know you're ready to defend her. She's generational, yes. Is she one of the best we ever seen? Yes, but she needs to be criticized for taking 3 shots in the second half and getting sunned by Sonia. I feel
Okay,
like
she
that
didn't
was
get
her authority in
stunned
the
by
second half.
Sonya.
It's kind of
She
Can
got
we
crazy that
sunned
provide
we had
in the
just
context?
second
talked
half.
about
That
this
didn't
yesterday.
happen.
Yeah,
Can
we
we
had
can we
this
provide
We
conversation.
just
context?
talked about this
Yeah,
yesterday, and I was like,
you see how they
Y'all
threw it
was basically
already?
calling
Oh, she
Sonya a
didn't get sunned
bum.
by Sonia. The second half, she
second
sunned her.
half, Sonya
They wrote,
Citron lit up. She lit her up.
Yeah,
yeah, she
Sonya did
lit
go
her up.
crazy in the second half. She showed
Yeah.
So
that she deserves to be
If you
second
watch that
in the
game,
Rookie of the Year
she
race.
was the main reason they won that game.
She deserved that All
And
Star.
I defend
Kiki,
her.
no, but Kiki
oh,
Iridium and
okay,
Kiki,
Oh,
yeah,
Kiki too. Kiki,
go, yeah,
yeah. But Kiki
okay,
had a consistent game throughout the whole game.
facts.
y'all are
Sonya,
fun.
like,
All right, but what
Y'all
is
are
what
funny.
is the conversation though? We've criticized Paige for this though.
I think it's just
who?
like lack of aggression. I think that's the
I know I
criticism.
have.
Who? No, you. I don't. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about you.
No, I think Katie. I think you're talking to the wrong crowd, Katie. I think you're just
I think,
talking to the
I think
wrong crowd.
44. Go ahead, criticize Paige. I know you're a big. Are you a big Paige fan? Go ahead.
Who? Oh, 4-4.
44. You there, right?
The Duke fan.
I don't think he can hear you. But as Sonya Citron,
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, now we can. There you go. Go ahead. I don't see
Yeah,
KG.
we're missing
KG would be,
KG. That's what.
yeah,
Yeah, KG's
KG.
hiding.
I said KG. Ryan would be here. Would defend Paige to the max.
Nah,
I
they
feel like
only come up when she has a great game, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, she's generational." But what about when she has a
When
bad
Enrique
game?
got a bad
I know
game, you're the
she
first
puts
one
up a
on.
great life. That's why I don't like comparing her with Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin Clark has the pressure of performing every single game. Paige has the pressure of performing whenever she performs, and then
What
they
do you
also
mean
say
by
she
that?
doesn't
Hold on.
have the
What you mean
work
by that? What do you mean by that?
when she
She
doesn't
led
have the
them. She led
ball.
them in scoring last night.
Come on, man. In
She
the first
did.
half, yes,
No,
she
she
had a
led the
great
team in
half.
scoring.
Yes, because she had a great half. But if you're a great generational player, you're not supposed to be having good halves. She's not aggressive, and I'm not talking about scoring aggressive. I'm talking about like she passes the ball, and she never asked for the ball back. She just let whatever you want to do with the ball, do with the ball. Like, but don't give me the ball back. Why? You're
Oh,
the best player on the team.
sorry.
But I feel like so. Just I'll be the Page defender today, and just to be like, okay,
Right.
her game. The reason why people love her game is because she doesn't force the issue and she lets the game come to her. So on the same manner, your greatest strengths oftentimes are your greatest weaknesses. So if you're being praised for not being, and I'm not saying she's not aggressive, but for not dominating the ball, and then when they want you to dominate the ball, you're not dominating. She's the same. She's just playing her same game. Should she have shot more? Of
But
course.
you can lose that way.
I agree.
That's
I
not
agree.
that's not letting the game come to you when you take 3 shots in the second half. That's literally just the game dictating your game. The game
Falcor,
dictated. Okay,
if you would have,
they're not letting me take more than 3 shots, so I'm not gonna take more than 3 shots. Why? You are a great player. You can take as many shots as you want. And then okay, don't take 20, but don't take 3. Like what?
that was a part of the issues that we both kind of had with Paige before, is that sometimes she's just not as aggressive as you'd want her to be. But again, it's like a
She's
part of it
going
has to go.
to
That's
win a
just how she
championship.
plays the game, huh?
She's going to win a championship when her team is the favorite to win a championship. She's not gonna have a LeBron 2016 run, and she's not gonna have a Dirk 2011 run because she cannot she cannot get on a team and say, okay, we're not the favorites, but I'm gonna impose my will, because she's not the type of player.
But that's what
When
I
your
was saying
team is
about
the best,
Clark.
like
Clark is
UConn
like
was
a
the
high
best,
risk, high
she can
reward.
win. Yes, UConn was the best team, right? And they won because she's a great player. But if they weren't the favorites to win, maybe they would have won.
UConn being the best team was debatable.
I mean, they're number one.
Were they
No,
the
I mean,
favorites?
no,
microphone
wait.
working?
Okay,
Like I
Go,
like
go ahead,
I'll defend
Falcor.
this.
Go.
Okay. Cool.
Go, Braden, go, and then because then Falcor, you get your mic right.
I'm gonna defend. Like, I'll defend Katie on this one. Once like that December and like 2025 hit, UConn was looking like the favorites. Like I
no,
thought so.
they
At least,
were
like,
not. They were not
no,
looking like the
once they
bona
beat
fide
South
favorite.
Carolina and
Braden.
went on that run, yes, they were
Facts.
definitely the favorite.
They
That's
weren't
Looking
the
like the
bona
favorite.
fide
They was
favorite,
not.
Braden.
I mean, I don't think there was a clear favorite.
On UConn to win it.
That's my
We've
point.
had these lives.
That's why I just
said
where everyone was saying UConn.
Yeah, we did have this live. Yeah,
no, y'all might have had the live, but that doesn't make it accurate because that was not the way it went down.
So who was the favorite? If it wasn't
What are we
UConn,
talking about?
Nobody was saying UCLA. Nobody was saying USC.
There was a lot of people saying UCLA.
No one said UCLA.
There was a lot of people saying UCLA.
Nobody said UCLA.
With that.
There was a lot of people.
Braden was on an island by himself with UCLA.
You guys were talking about how I was talking crazy.
You were talking crazy for the record, by the way.
You call me Paige haters because of this. Like this is wild.
Time out. We gotta bring it back.
Braden, I had UConn winning it all.
That's his point.
There was a lot. There was a lot of people saying UCLA. There was a lot of people.
No. There are more people saying South Carolina than UCLA last year.
I was trying to say this, Jabari.
Okay.
You got those crazy ass South Carolina fans that think that they're gonna win one without a superstar big.
There
were other people outside of South Carolina
that thought that Notre Dame was gonna win it.
But y'all are making it seem like the conversations you had with those people really watch college basketball like that. They got caught up in the last 3 weeks of the season.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I didn't have faith in South Carolina at all.
I didn't either.
But what I'm saying is the argument.
Love Chloe.
The argument started
about Chloe
who was the overlying favorite, and UConn didn't build up motion until AZ Fudd came back, and that was in February. So everybody didn't have UConn winning, and they hadn't hit their full stride until very late.
I agree with. I think before December, we all said Notre Dame was going to win it, right?
I said Notre Dame. I was on the Notre Dame train. I was.
What happened after that? What happened after that?
Yes.
Braden, no, we didn't. Why are you lying?
Hey, KD, when Hannah Hidalgo took it to Paige, I had him. I picked him.
Hannah Hidalgo.
Hey, y'all know how I feel. Hey, y'all know how I feel about Grand Theft Hidalgo. She a monster.
Yep.
Monster.
And I remember
when Jabari did the live, it was mainly Notre Dame content.
Braden is literally just lying, bro.
I'm not lying.
It was Braden is lying because I remember on your live, Jabari, being one of the people that stood up and said Notre Dame is fool's gold and having that argument on your live. And even though a lot of people might have agreed with it, a lot of those people weren't watching college basketball like that. They weren't. They were caught up in Hidalgo and Miles, and I told them they can't run half-court sets. We had the argument about Paige being better long-term. We shut that down. And going into February, it was USC, it was UConn, UCLA had some motion. But people had Notre Dame early in the season because of names. When they started, they fell off.
They beat USC.
Olivia was
they were hooping, bro. They were
talking about Olivia Miles.
But my point was Braden got
Olivia Miles fell off.
Braden got up here and said everybody had Notre Dame. That just wasn't true.
That everyone was glazing Notre Dame at the start of the
season.
No,
they weren't.
What?
Yes, they were.
Early in the season,
yes, they were.
Early in the season,
after they beat USC, after they beat UConn, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and then they lost back-to-back games.
I remember when Hannah Hidalgo was going off. This is when Olivia Miles
and then they lost back-to-back games.
She had a foot injury.
And then they lost back-to-back games, and people weren't as high on them.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and defend Paige before we get back.
This is absolutely right. I can give you the date.
Hey, y'all gonna tell me Hannah not a monster, but Falcor, go ahead and defend Paige with you, man.
Let me defend Twiz first because Twiz is absolutely right. Everybody wasn't high on Notre Dame because they did lose around Thanksgiving back games and they fell off.
Thank you, 44. Thank you.
Then they had to re-up.
And Braden, hold on. So first of all, Braden, you're talking crazy because we're acting like UCLA wasn't like undefeated for like a good.
No, they were undefeated, but nobody was having faith in.
Nobody.
Sorry, they were.
Oh my God.
They weren't. I was on an island on my own. I was going to the South Carolina line.
Sure was.
I was getting kicked out because I said UCLA would beat their ass. I'm not even kidding.
He sure was on.
So
you're sitting here telling me that everybody had Notre Dame, and that just was not the case.
Okay, I'm just going by Jabari's live. The vibe that Jabari's live.
Okay, so if Braden, you can't go by Jabari's live. If there's 10 people or 20 people or 30 people in Jabari's live, you can't just sit here and go, "Oh, everybody had that." When there's thousands of people. Braden, there's thousands of people watching college basketball. Not all the thousands of people watching.
Sure, watching my live. Not yet.
No, okay, we don't have to do this. But yes, Notre Dame was definitely the most talked about.
Hold up real quick.
Braden is tweaking, bro.
Go ahead, Falcon.
Braden, hold on, Twiz. Braden, Notre Dame was the most talked about because they had a dynamic duo that everybody was excited about, and you're getting caught up in the general fan base when Twiz is exactly right. Those who focus in on college basketball had major concerns with their lineup. Y'all didn't even have Sonia Citron rated high on that team for real. So we know they weren't really paying attention to Notre Dame like that. So furthermore, in defense of Paige, I'm going to go back to KD because I know KD made that comment, and I'll be quick. Like, I get it. And we all love to pick and choose the most recent effect that people have on our hearts. Paige Bueckers wasn't even supposed to play the other day. She's got a nagging back injury.
And
the fact
no way we're doing this injury thing. Do not pull that she's injured thing. We're not doing an injury thing. First, before you continue, we're not doing.
Oh no! Let me finish.
This is insane.
Let me finish.
Is this not insane?
No.
I know. Points in the first half, and now she's injured. So she's injured in the second half, but she's not injured in the first half.
So we're picking out. So we're picking out the game that she decided to come back a game earlier because if you play fantasy or you read the news, you knew Paige Bueckers was supposed to be out 2 to 3 games.
Did she play well in the first half?
She came back versus against the Mystics. Hold on. Furthermore,
yes
she's playing on a team
well in the first half.
Hold on. She's playing on a team that the locker room is completely lost. So whatever
answer that question, did she play well in the first half?
She played well in the
first half. Right?
You're talking to a Mystic fan. I don't care.
Amazing.
I'm not going to be biased. Let me answer the question at least. I'm not going to be biased because she played my team and I love Sonia Citron. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to come out here and pick the one game that clearly she had a nagging back injury that she wasn't even supposed to play.
Whoa, no,
that's kind of disingenuous over her body of work.
If she's injured, tell her to get the heck off the floor. What are we talking about? If that's the case, we just lost the game because you injured. Couldn't take more than 3 shots in the second half. What's the conversation we're trying to have right now?
And I would agree with that, which is why I brought the point up that you didn't
go to the bench.
Bring up, which is timeout. You have to. I don't have a problem with what you're saying if you're going to provide the full context. And if you didn't start off with the fact that she was injured and she came back, and I can agree with the fact that maybe she shouldn't have played, but if you don't include that information, you have an agenda
about Paige. This is not new. I didn't make this up. 44. I didn't make this up based on last game. It's always been a thing with Paige. She doesn't have that dog in her. Huh? I didn't make
she doesn't have that dog in her.
I didn't watch that game yesterday and be like, oh my gosh, she needs to be more aggressive because I watched that game yesterday.
It has not always been a thing.
It's always been. Oh, now we lying. Come on, man. If we're gonna lie,
we're talking about having.
Hey, I've been on lives. So I've heard the name. I've heard the name Passive Paige, and Braden's been on their live.
We're having one of the best rookie seasons of all time.
I didn't create that narrative. I didn't create this shit.
It's clearly a new narrative.
No, I've heard this since last year. I heard this last year. I heard Passive Paige last year.
Yeah, Passive Paige has always been a thing. They have.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
That's not new.
What are we lying?
That's never been new.
It's always been a thing to people that have had an agenda, but we haven't heard Passive Paige.
An agenda.
We have not heard Passive Paige all year.
44.
Oh no! This year you haven't heard it. I haven't heard it this year, but I did hear it last year. I heard it last year, the first time. I heard it last year.
I heard a little bit at the start of the season.
Y'all can hear what you want to hear, but she shut the noise off. And
I
the
agree.
people that had an agendas had to eat crow are going to come back and use one.
Nobody's saying she's bad. No.
Game that she came back from a nagging
injury. She needs to be.
To try to save face.
He hasn't criticized her yet. He hasn't said the one negative thing that he said about her is she's injured. What? So instead of saying, let me say something negative about her, you say she's injured, so I'm not capable of saying anything negative about Paige. Criticize her game for only taking 3 shots in the second half.
Let me ask you a question. Katie,
and don't mention Caitlin Clark.
That is a team decision against a team that is clearly lost right now.
Yeah.
What's the team decision?
And we're talking about the Mystics, so why? So let's be fair. If we're going to take that sample size,
you're telling me that Chris said,
if we're going to take that sample size against the Mystics, tell me what she did. You just talking and you're not listening. Talk about the last time she played the Mystics. Did she take the big shot then? Do you remember? Did you watch that game?
And
you're talking about the 3 to overtime?
Because she sure hit the big 3.
Every time they play, Sonia outplays her.
And how many points did she have that game, Jabari? How many points did she have that game, Jabari?
So don't
I'm
bring up the
gonna find the
misfits
record
and
because I don't
then
want to
ignore the
misquote.
fact that
I
she's
don't want to misquote.
outplaying her.
She did not. This is exactly why I brought this point up, because the last time they played the Mystics won the game, but Paige hit the shot to go into overtime, and she had 20.
Oh, well, congrats! You hit a shot, but we lost the game. So what is?
No, that doesn't take. I don't.
No, you're making.
It doesn't take away, but
okay.
He cannot criticize her. He hasn't said one negative thing about her.
You're making up
Not
things
once.
to build an argument that happened one game.
Say something negative about her.
It happened one game.
Say something. I don't believe you can say something.
Say something negative about. That's not negative. Having.
I know that's my point. You
having to increase your shot volume.
I'm begging you. Say something negative about Paige.
Can I finish? Can I finish? You're not going to create a narrative.
Why is that the case?
Satisfy your. In order to increase shot volume, she's going to have to get an assistant with the coach that allows for her to do that.
I agree.
To take more than 3 shots? To take more than 3 shots? You don't need a system to take more than 3 shots and a half. I'm sorry. You don't need a system to give the ball up and then ask for the ball back when you were the best player on the team. That's not a system. That's a you problem. And that's just it. Just watch the games.
I will say it is inexcusable. It is inexcusable to only take 3 shots, but as a proud member
in a game that
as a proud member of Sonia Citron FC, bro, Katie, this is a nasty narrative, bro.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, what?
That
like I don't like.
I haven't said that Sonia is better.
Yeah, but like you're just throwing out like,
why
is she always playing her? Why is Sonia always out playing her when she's when?
I mean, look at the head-to-head.
I mean, she outplayed, bro. What do you mean?
Look at the head-to-head.
That doesn't make her better though. Like
he didn't say she's better.
No, I know, but
better. The way he's saying it,
that's my point. If a player is not better than you, a player should not be outplaying you consistently.
I think I get Katie's point. I think I get Katie's point.
He just said it. He just said it.
I just said it. If I'm better than you are and you keep outplaying me, that's a problem.
I think the original point of Katie was that Paige it should be a. Damn, what happened?
He's saying if Paige is a better player, she should be outperforming her.
No, I thought Katie's original point was that Paige should be subjected under criticism when it's like right there what she can be criticized for. Was that the argument? Yes. Sometimes as a player you do need to.
Oh, here go KG. Here go KG.
You can't just throw out the head-to-head.
Here go KG.
Ignore like the.
I don't know if y'all can hear it.
But not like Katie's. But I get Katie's original point though. Like Paige should be put under criticism for not forcing up.
We have criticized her though.
I know, and that's why I'm saying like this is the wrong crowd to do it with, Katie.
You guys can't.
You said what, Katie?
No. Let me finish my commentary because I'm talking about your comment being disingenuous.
She's injured, so you cannot criticize her.
So no, that's not what I said. That's what you're saying to make yourself sound better. So my point was the game she decided to come back is the game you first, like out of all 32 games this season, you handpicked that game because the other 31 games you haven't had much
all the
to
games
say.
in the fourth quarter where she doesn't shoot as well.
You're not letting me finish. You're not letting me finish, and I let you finish. So my point was, in this scenario, it's lacking context. If you want me to create something negative about Paige, I have criticized every player from high school to pro. If you've been paying attention. I don't have a problem criticizing Paige, but you're not providing context. If Sonia Citron played in the backcourt with Enrique, with a Zaza, with a JJ Quinterly, she's not getting the opportunities. Sonia has been put in a perfect situation. Could Paige demand the ball more? Maybe. Yes. But we have to see in a scenario where she feels comfortable doing that. But none of her, not done.
Number 1 pick.
Not done.
Let him finish.
Not done. The number 1 pick is not always attributed to just the scoring column, and that's something you get stuck on. You guys become highlight merchants when it comes to number 1 pick when her theme is efficiency and being well-rounded. So if you're going to equate it to points,
if I take 9 shots, am I efficient?
Not done.
It doesn't matter.
It is if your main quality is being connective and making the team better, and that's something that she could probably learn if they put her in that role. But she has not been defined to put in that role because that coach has lost the locker room and they don't have roles right now. But she wasn't supposed to play the other day.
And you got the players. Wait. He lost the locker room and you got the players defending him. How does that make sense? How can you have one, but players are defending you to the people, to the people in the stands?
If you paid attention to that issue, she had one player that was supposed to be traded before the trade deadline defending her. None of the relevant players were defending him.
So you believe that?
Maisha Allen was,
or you spoke to Paige, or you spoke to. Do you know this for a fact, or you just made it?
But Paige Bueckers handpicking. So what are you saying? Are you saying Sonia's going to win Rookie of the Year? Because I'd love it, but that's not going to happen.
No, I literally just.
I mean,
she's a better.
I'm
player.
more. Is she? Okay, I agree. It's going to be Paige, but I can understand.
So what's the point of this? Like,
he's saying that Paige shouldn't be above criticism.
We're having right now.
He's saying she should not be above criticism.
Nobody said she's above.
Exactly.
I can tell you what the real point is.
Criticism.
The real point is KD was going to bring this up because he's been looking all year to get one shot back at all the Paige argument because he took the complete opposite side the whole last year.
KD, this just seems like an agenda.
Hey, what I missed?
No, yeah, because I was with him on that boat at one point. Because I'm like, Hannah Hidalgo shouldn't be outplaying you. Juju, like a lot of players are outplaying her at one point. So I understand what he was saying.
Wait, what I missed?
No, man, bro. Didn't I hit you up like, yo, she's really like that?
Yes, really like we had both agreed on that point. Yes,
I hit him up.
Yeah, but
yes, Tyrese, they're talking about why is Sonia Citron outplaying Paige Bueckers head-to-head matchups.
Oh, Tyrese is here. Hell yeah! What's up, Tyrese?
Pause.
I mean,
that's like I feel like that's nasty narrative pushing though.
The team structure and the coach not matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Last game, she outplayed her.
You didn't answer my question.
Last game, she got outplayed.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, what's the question? I didn't hear.
I said, does
it's the opportunity, and KD refuses to admit opportunity.
But y'all are not. Okay, so let me read some of these comments because one of them said, Winnie said, I still have Paige Rookie of the Year based on her stats and the fact she gets double teamed. She also put the Washington game plan was to get Paige less touches. That shows that they find her a threat. But the only other thing, and then somebody, shout out to Kicks, Paige Rookie of the Year, it's not even a question. I agree. The only thing, like, I kind of agree with KG is you got to shoot more. I'm sorry, with KD is you have to shoot more. Like, they need you to shoot more. You're not going to win if you're not shooting that, though. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's it.
She's shooting 15 times a game on the team.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's not bad. Like, I agree. That's it. Like, it ain't much more.
Her shooting 20 shots isn't going to make them win. I don't know why I keep saying that.
I mean,
you got to be more aggressive, Tyrese. Sometimes when you take the shot, that's why box scoring, box watching does not tell the game. That's why you got to watch the games. If you tell me that a player took 15 shots and another player took 15 shots, and you tell me they played the same game because they took 15 shots, I'm gonna tell you, can I watch the game because it's not the same.
So you want a player to break
15 shots?
Of course not, but
you want a player to break character and essentially become a.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, you can't expect her to be like a player that people want to play with because she doesn't force the issue, and then you want her to force the issue. That's what I was saying. If that's her game, that's her game.
Wait, repeat that. You said that players may not want to play.
That's street ball mentality.
I'll say it again. So one of Paige's best aspects of her game is her maturity, her basketball IQ, because she doesn't force bad shots. She doesn't force plays. She doesn't force bad possessions. That's something that people enjoy playing with her. But on the same front, what KD is saying is like she needs to sometimes force the issue. But that's what I was saying. Like your greatest strength is oftentimes your greatest weakness. So if she's not forcing the issue when she's playing well, she's not going to force the issue if she's not being as aggressive as she needs to be. And that, I mean, but that comes with time. I feel like maybe it's a little criticism now, and it goes back to coaching because she has to get in a better flow, so she's not having 3-shot halves. But it's like I understand. I see both sides of the coin on this.
Yeah, y'all watched that game though.
Yeah, I mean they should have won. They should have won. They should have won that game.
I watched the whole game, and I was happy because I'm actually a Paige fan. I became a Paige fan. I watched all the Wings games. I think they should play a weekend built around Paige because Paige is not good.
But look, I mean, to his point,
you act like she should have been criticized. That's a problem.
9 shots. Haley Jones 9 shots. Maddie Seegers 8 shots. Like they can't. He's not wrong.
Paige does need to.
He's not wrong.
Bro,
he's not wrong. That's 9 shots is not enough.
Nah, I mean, I won't agree. I won't disagree that she needs to be aggressive sometimes more, but like her just shooting the ball more, like that's not going to guarantee them wins. They just suck. Like
I need to say this last thing.
I feel like the attempt should be there.
People make it seem like Dallas would win more games if he just shot the ball more, but that's just not true.
I don't know if that's not true.
But they might have a better chance.
Yeah.
It depends on the game for me. Some games I feel like she might need to be more aggressive.
Hey, it's looking like I'm on Tyrese State. No Diddy.
But in general, nah. Like
we just need 3 wins. 3 wins. We just need 3 wins this month.
Because I'm looking at the schedule.
So 3 wins. Golden State, Connecticut. It's 3, bro. I got it on. It's recorded. Stop with this nonsense. I got it recorded. We can pull up the episode.
You better just hope that they lose to Golden State twice. That's your best bet.
Hey, 3 wins. That's all I need.
Let me address one more thing.
Because they can beat Connecticut.
Right.
That's 1 win right there. I need 2 more.
Let me address one.
Go ahead. They play Las Vegas. They play Los Angeles twice. They play Seattle, and they play Golden State.
Losing, but maybe winning Golden State.
They're getting one. They're getting 3 wins. They better get 3 wins.
For some reason, they're just losing.
They better get 3 wins. It could happen.
The playoffs.
They could get 3 wins. It better happen.
Hey, before I got cut off, but I introduced.
Oh, that boy lagging.
Yeah, you lagging
out.
You got that Paige connection. Sometimes
we know Tyrese down.
Yo, what?
Good stuff. If Paige, somebody shout out to Winnie. If Paige shot more in the second half, they would have won the game.
Nah, I think the Mystics were gonna win.
Shot 9 times. We don't know that.
I know, but the Mystics just look so good. I wanted to talk to this with about 4-4-2.
Let's talk about it now. So, how good do you think the Mystics can be in the future,
bro? With how young their squad is.
Did my Paige connection fix?
Yeah, wait. Good, bro. You're sounding better now. You're sounding better.
This first quarter connection. Go ahead. First half connection. Go ahead.
hey, no, I'm gonna say this. KD, funny. I already know what. The only reason I brought up injury. Hold on. The only reason I brought up injury is because you didn't bring it up, and because you wanted her to do more on a day where that likely isn't going to happen physically. But being basketball intelligent wise, she's not going to step out of character to fulfill our narrative.
That's fine.
Be honest about what?
Sometimes you need to take more than 3 shots, and don't tell me that the reason she took 3 shots is because she was injured. I'm not buying. I can buy the fact that maybe I guess you got tired in the second half.
I didn't have a problem with that.
But you don't have a problem with her taking 3 shots in 1 half.
I don't have a problem with you saying that. What I'm saying is
No, but
injury to break character is unrealistic. That's the only problem.
Falcor, let me ask you this then. Let me so because we've been on this page topic for a little bit. We'll pull it up. She plays tomorrow against Indiana. But then you're gonna feel some type of she'll be back. She'll be back. I'm not worried about Paige. She'll be back.
No, she'll be back. Yeah. Don't get outplayed by Kelsey Mitchell though. Or I'm gonna
She already did. I mean, she got Kelsey. Kelsey's a monster. Kelsey a monster. Oh, no, but let me ask you this though. What's your thoughts about this Mystics core? Like, what's your predictions on this? I saw this tweet. I thought it was funny. Mystics got a healthy Georgia 8 more coming back next year. Probably draft AZ. Have plenty of picks in 27. I thought this was hilarious. This is hilarious.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. What's your thoughts on the Mystics' future?
Well, who's going first? You want the Mystics fan?
He hopped off. So, all right, go. Yeah, you could go far away, Brandon.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. They're just in a great spot right now. They're gonna have so much rookie contracts over, so you're gonna have a lot of spending money, which is good. And I just think with Georgie coming back there, they're gonna have a great facilitator, and I think they're gonna use Sonia as the first option. I think it's gonna be great. I could really see them being in a top 5 seed within the next 2 years.
There's no way this man thinks Sonia Citron gonna be the first option.
Yeah, I was like, that's gonna be Kiki.
I don't think she's the first option.
This dude watched the one Mystic game this year.
No, it's gonna be Kiki.
Are you kidding me?
It's gonna be Shakira Austin.
Who said that again, Tyrese? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Nah, bro, the way y'all were telling me she ain't good and she ain't this and she ain't that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Tyrese. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
She's mad injury prone. What are we doing
right now?
I mean, is she not? Who do you think is the first option on that team right now?
No, she's not. It's Sony.
It's Sonia.
It's Sony.
So you agree with Braden?
No, I don't agree with either one of them. They don't even have their first option. That's the issue.
That's all.
They got a bunch of young pieces. They got a bunch of young pieces, but I don't think any. I think
it's gonna be
any of them
Kiki
just yet
too.
have shown
You don't let Sonia
the
see it?
ability.
Yeah, because it's gonna be easy running the offense.
I just told. We just had this conversation about Sony yesterday or 2 days ago.
Do you have Sonia ever making an all WNBA team? Like, what's Sonia's team for you? And
no,
tell me Sonia.
That was an all W team would mean she'd have to be a top 10 player that season.
So who do you
I
think
can
is
see
more
that.
likely to get top 10 players? Sonia.
Hey, I'm a believer.
I think they're both pretty even on that, Braden. Like I don't.
Hey, they're saying the comments are saying Sonia. The comments are agreeing. They're saying Sonia. Keep going.
Hey, Twiz, is Kiki better than Angel?
No,
y'all are making up mystic narrative.
What does that have to do with anything, Braden?
I just want to make sure.
Hold on,
I just wanted to make sure.
Let me get my point off. Let me get my point off. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't think they have.
Fans get trash, bro.
I don't think the Mystics have their franchise player yet. The player who they will necessarily build around yet. Like I think they have a bunch of young pieces that can be like number 2, number 3, number 4 options. But like y'all talking about Georgia Amore, I don't know who y'all think Georgia Amore is gonna be. But
she's a good point guard.
Nah.
I mean, cool, but like you still, she's not your franchise player. Like that's
I didn't think she was. She's a good point guard.
That's not an Angel Wilson. That's not a
she's
a
good point
guard. That's
not
even a Sabrina. But like
nobody's saying that.
I get that. It's a major
it's
a major upgrade from Suge Sutton and Jade Melbourne.
Right.
I agree, but what I'm saying is they still don't have their franchise player.
No, and I agree with that. But my point being is that the Mystics aren't, after Della Dawn, they're not looking for a franchise player right now. To have a host of well-rounded players, because they're not going to be the number one sought-off free agency location, that's a good thing. So the plan is for 2 to 3 years. So the core is solid.
That's true.
But dismissing Georgia Amore for when Suge Sutton is your starting point guard and Jade Melbourne and you just got J.C. Sheldon, who's more going to be a 1.5 or 2.
She's been playing good though.
Oh yeah, I love
that. That shouldn't be dismissed. And if we're talking realistically
I'm not dismissing it though.
No, I'm not saying you're dismissing it. I just wanted to get back to
do
say
they
what I had to
actually
say.
need like a number one option like that?
Yes.
Well, by the way, Shakira is shooting the most. Shakira shooting the most on this team technically.
I don't care.
This is what I came back to say. Is
I mean, she's not the number two.
She
ain't number 2. She ain't number 2.
Sabrina shoots the most on the team. Sabrina shoots the most on the team.
I mean, obviously she does now.
She always has.
Twiz, that'd be like me telling you who the number one option on the Dream. Shakira is clearly the number one option when she's healthy.
Thank you.
They be going.
Thank you.
Dude, like they go into the high post, they get the high screen off the Shakira.
Oh, brother.
I think they play through Shakira when she's playing.
Either way, whoever you want to say they play through, whoever they playing through ain't good enough to win a championship with. Like that's what it is.
We don't know that yet. I won't go that far. I won't go that far.
That is. I will.
How do you know?
Yeah, I ain't going that far yet.
I never said the Mystics could win a championship. I said top 5 seed. I said top 5 seed, not championship.
Wait, how can you tell, Twiz?
They ain't winning because neither. I don't think any of those players have this.
We're talking about.
They're all 20. They're like 24 and under.
Cool.
Yeah,
like okay.
Based on anything you've seen, because based on anything you've seen,
it is based on what I see,
and they can get better. Okay, but based on what you've seen, they can.
Hey, the Twiz, let me ask you this:
I'm not projecting them to get that much better to be a number one.
They're gonna get worse.
Franchise player.
So what do you project them to get to?
with this, you talking about this current core?
Yeah,
they can be a solid playoff team, like a 5th, 6th, 4th seed. But
that's
like
what we're all saying.
That's what I said.
But my overall,
yeah, it is great.
Y'all didn't let me get to my overall point. Y'all just keep cutting people off.
We have 50 without a first.
Oh, we're sorry. Go ahead.
My overall point was they're not gonna win a championship with this team. Like just with this core, unless they sign someone, unless they sign a major piece, or get lucky in a draft and get like a Juju or someone.
Bro, but they have that's what he said. They have draft capital. They have a lot of draft capital.
Okay, but I'm talking about the current young team right now. Like that was the point.
So it's like see, it's like you gotta first of all you gotta let them develop because you don't know how good all of them can be once they get better, and then the second part of it is you can use that draft capital to start bringing in the other pieces too.
Yeah, but you don't know what that draft capital is gonna be. Like we just say draft capital, you don't know what that's gonna be. You don't know how the lottery's gonna turn out. Like
I mean, if it's a high draft pick,
they could trade it away if they chose to.
Twiz, quick question, Twiz.
Oh my god,
I got a quick question for Twiz. No, it's a real question. Like, would you rather have a primary A on your team with a bunch of C's and D's around it, or would you rather have 4 B-level players and a C?
You said 4 B-level players and a C?
Yeah.
And then
instead of having one A-level player.
You said 1 A and a couple of C's and D's.
Yeah.
I'd rather have neither. I'd rather have neither.
No, but you gotta answer the question. You can't just not answer.
So my point is,
you sounding like KG hedging these bets.
My point is,
I'm hedging a bet now.
You might as well.
If I was to choose, I would. If I was to choose, I'd literally rather have. I'd rather have the A. I'd rather have the A and a bunch of C's and D's because then I could just build. I could just
build it on the A.
Time building.
Yeah. I agree with that one too.
The B's and C's, you don't have like your franchise piece.
He's right. I agree with him on that.
But you don't have your franchise.
But I think it's about best case scenario. We're not talking about what you could do later.
Okay, so
about the match, like the best case scenario.
So franchise pieces sell tickets, but do they win championships?
If you build around them correctly.
I think, but let me just
get into a lot of preference. But what is going to work?
The point is 44. I'd rather have an elite top level player. I'd rather have that.
So
and have to fill in the gaps and figure out who fits around them, rather than having a bunch of B-level players.
How do you know that?
And that's what I was about to say, KD. Twiz. I was just about to ask that. How do you know that this roster? I'm talking about this young core. They won't have at least one person that will become that type of player.
Because that's how I feel about the players. That's how.
I don't feel like that at all.
Especially
that's how.
You know, SGA wasn't SGA, right? When he first came.
Thank you.
But SGA isn't everyone. So what are we talking about?
Wait, say it again. Okay. What about SGA?
SGA isn't everyone. I can bring up. I bet Ben Simmons been turned into LeBron. Like, okay.
Yeah, but he's a clear number one now.
You can't throw out one. You can't throw out one player and use that. You can't throw out one player and then use that as the example. Like, that's just not the case.
But it could happen.
That's the whole point.
Hey, how about the chat put this. The chat put this, Twiz. At one point, Fee was not your first option. This could literally be a Minnesota Lynx situation.
That's the same thing y'all are doing with SGA. You can't use one player.
That's an anomaly, though.
You can't. You can't use one player as the example. Like, what are we doing?
Okay, but
I can name. KD. If they get the number one pick, and that player turns into a buzz, then what are you gonna be saying?
They still got the other 4.
Oh, brother. Yeah, y'all be switching. Y'all be switching it.
What's good?
Y'all be switching it. Y'all don't want to act like. Y'all want to sit here and act like they can get. Y'all want to emphasize on the fact that they could get a number one player, a franchise piece, but then ignore the fact that the draft pick could be a bust as well. Like,
hey, Braden cooking. Alicia Gray wasn't a number one option until this season. Thank you. Love the Alicia Gray love. Thank you for that, Braden. Good one.
Does everyone believe Alicia Gray can really be a number one option? On a championship team?
Yes.
Oh no, no.
Not on the championship team. Hold on.
Let me go buy. Let me go buy that jersey and hang that up here. Y'all. Yes.
Moro, Alicia is 30, and this is by far.
I don't care if she was 40. She's hooping.
She hooping now.
She been hooping. She was hooping last year.
But the Dream not close to being a championship contender.
The Dream was a championship contender. TX, you gonna have to let that go. They are absolutely a threat. They are absolutely a threat to win a championship this year. They are. They can get to a final. You telling me they can't get to a finals?
They can get to a finals.
So how are you not a contender?
How
are you not a contender?
The Dream cannot get to a finals. That's exactly what I'm telling you.
The Dream can absolutely get to a finals.
I mean, if they get some injury luck,
the Dream can get to a finals.
Then you don't think they can?
If y'all telling me Phoenix can get to a finals and they just beat Phoenix, they can get to a finals.
Stop it.
What do you see? Let's start it.
So let's be real. So they would have to beat either New York or the Lynx to get to the finals. Y'all do know.
Okay.
They not beating them. I'm telling y'all.
How do we know? How do we know this? How do we know this?
We know
because TX bases her arguments off talent. That's what they was telling me.
That's not what I'm saying. I mean, the Lynx is
not
the most talented.
She based it on the Enrique scale.
They're the best team in the WNBA.
Yeah, it's on the Enrique scale.
No, I didn't say that. I feel like if you have Stewie back,
they have the same record. Same record.
You and
the New York Liberty have a bunch of injuries.
TX.
And Atlanta doesn't have a bunch of injuries. Atlanta doesn't have a bunch of injuries. TX.
I mean, not really. I mean, I don't.
Jordan Cannon just got hurt last night.
Like, I'm sorry, Ryan Howard was not moving the needle for them. I'm sorry. They had
Jordan Cannon been hurt. Brittany Griner been hurt.
They was losing more games with Ryan Howard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Than they were with her out the lineup. I'm being so serious.
They did go 7 injuries without her.
Oh my gosh!
The Liberty were winning too with injuries. What are you talking about? We didn't have a bunch of injuries.
They had more injuries than everybody else comparatively. I'm just saying.
Jordan Canada didn't start the season. Didn't start the season because she was injured. She just got injured again. Pretty sure on the same leg. Ryan Howard has been injured. BG has been injured, even though BG
and none of them players moving the needle for them. It doesn't.
How are they not moving the needle?
When they was fully healthy, they still were not that good.
That was the beginning of the year, TX.
Oh my gosh, bro.
This is not that. That ain't this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a different team.
They tied for second.
They're tied for second in the W right now.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
With a better road record than the New York Liberty.
Another team that I don't think that they gonna beat. They not gonna beat a healthy Indiana Fever neither. I don't think that
Why?
Beat them either.
What?
Because they already was struggling with them during the season when they were healthy. They only beat them once.
Okay, so TX
they blew them. They only blew them out that time because Caitlin was injured.
TX, that's just a dumb argument because why?
And I think it's just a bad matchup for them. I think that too.
Why don't you use that basis when we talk about the Lynx and Liberty? Because that's not what you use.
I said that I always base my argument off of I always base my argument off of matchups and what I've seen, bro. At the end of the day, I do think the Liberty are a bad matchup for the Lynx, but the Lynx are a bad matchup for everybody else.
One at a time.
TX, you're ducking smoke. You don't use this basis when we talk about the Lynx and Liberty. I just watched the Lynx. I just watched the Lynx. You don't.
Yes, I do. Did I not say that the Lynx are probably going to make it to the finals this year?
You weren't doing this a week ago. No, you were not.
Yes, I
did.
You were
here rambling about the Liberty. You were
I said that the Liberty. I said a healthy Liberty team is going to be hard to beat in a 7-game series.
I agree with that. I agree with her on that.
Because at a fully healthy, we've seen what they can do. You cannot tell nobody that they will be losing these games if Stewie was still in the lineup.
Yes, let him go ahead, Twiz.
He doesn't keep it consistent. You can't sit here and flaunt around teams beating other teams in the regular season and then use that as an argument, but then don't acknowledge the Lynx beating the Liberty when we have that conversation, TX.
Yeah, because the two of the times that they beat them, Stewie was out or JJ was out.
I can't even finish my thought.
TX, let him.
I can't. TX don't want to let nobody finish.
Go. Say what you said. Hold on, TX. Let him get a minute.
Lynx walked into their house and stole their chain, TX, without fee. And you can't throw around this injury thing with Stewie and Burke. I'm not hearing it. They're number one. I just had this conversation in the group chat. They're number one in net. They're number one in offensive rating, and they're number one in defensive rating.
Yeah, because they had a great start to the year. They are not as good right now as they were at the start to the year because that takes into account.
Hold on, TX. Let him get his 30 seconds. You got 30 more. Go ahead. So you got 30 seconds.
How are they not better, TX? How have they?
I said a healthy lit. Did I not say when we were on here last time that a healthy Liberty team is better than the Lynx, and in a 7-game series, that team is beating the Lynx just
they
like
haven't
they did
been healthy.
last year.
They haven't been
healthy, but we say we're gonna presume that Stewie is gonna come back probably at the end of August. And by the time she comes back, that the playoffs are going to be started. Like the playoffs are going to start
100% when she comes back?
No, we don't know that. She has time to recover. She has time to recover, but at the end of the day, like we don't know who they're gonna play in the first round. The Storm.
So now it's gonna be a great playoffs, man. I'm excited. It'll be a great playoff. It is. It's gonna be a great playoff.
Now I do think that this is gonna be one of the greatest playoff. Like
it's gonna be a great playoff.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna cap to you. The way things are setting right now. I mean, I feel like I've been pretty consistent.
No, I mean that's not because now you want to bring up injuries, but don't want to acknowledge.
But injuries do. Why are we acting like injuries don't matter?
Like you going back and forth, TX. Like
just like I can say that the Fever would have easily probably finished top 3 if Caitlin wasn't injured this whole season.
I agree with that.
I can sit up here and say, okay, yeah, the Dream are not beating a healthy Fever team. They're actually very good. That's just the truth.
I agree with that. I can see that happening.
Now, is it going to be an interesting matchup? Is it going to be an easy W? No, but like it's going to be competitive. Now, of course, I do think that this Dream team is better now than they were at the beginning of the season, but you know, things can change when playoff time comes around. And I think that really and truly, Stephanie White is more experienced than Smesko. So she's going to outcoach him. Probably.
How is she more experienced? He's been a coach.
He's been a head coach before, but he's never been a head coach in the WNBA. And you could tell at the beginning of the season, you could tell that he was inexperienced.
Nah, I disagree with that.
You most certainly could have told you could tell. You could tell from his.
He got a brand new team.
Yeah, I don't think that at all. He got a brand new team, but some of his matchups kind of didn't really make
sense. So if
he didn't challenge
if Eric Spoelstra would have coached the WNBA, you're gonna say because he's inexperienced, they won't win.
He's never made the playoffs in the WNBA.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to.
What matchups were so bad? Because the only criticism I have for Smesko was the late game execution. It was horrible.
Yeah, some of his late game execution is bad.
But
against the Seattle Storm, it was good, and yesterday it was good.
TX, answer my question. So what matchups were so bad?
I mean, honestly, against the Fever, his decision making and his game.
What matchups though? You said matchups. What matchups?
Didn't they lose to the Sun as well because of
they beat them last night.
And then
beat them last night.
Didn't they brick all those shots against the Dallas Wings as well instead of
they lost to Dallas and they beat them, but they beat Dallas too.
But they beat Dallas too. But I'm just saying, when you watch that game, you have to ask yourself, why didn't the game plan change?
Yes.
Why are we doing the same things and they're breaking all their shots?
She's answering it to the best of her ability. She's answering it.
So then
she is.
That's not an answer. That's not answering.
I am. It is an answer. You can look at some egregious losses that they've had that it was because the Dream kept trying to execute a game plan that wasn't working and he didn't change it.
That has more to do with the 3-point shooting than the matchups. Though.
Yeah, if your team is shooting 20% from 3, why do you keep shooting threes? It doesn't make sense.
You said something, TX. My issue is you said something. I'm asking you a question about what you said, and now you're.
I'm gonna be real with you. You can't tell me that Cheryl Reeves, if the three's not falling, that she's not changing the game plan. She is. The Lynx are winning that game, whether they shoot 20% from 3. 40% from 3, it really doesn't matter. They still gonna try to win no matter what, and the game will never be that. Like, it's never gonna be like that for Cheryl because she's more experienced. That's just how it is. You can be a college coach and you can try to execute these college game plans and try to copy and paste it into the WNBA, but it usually doesn't work that way, especially with the team that he has right now. That's just my opinion. And in the playoffs, it's going to show.
TX, let me ask you this. Let's shift gears. We're gonna shift back to something. Katie, are you still there? Because he was.
Yeah, I'm here.
What you
All right,
about to ask me, bro?
Kate. So what were your thoughts about the game with Paige last night? What are your thoughts about her game?
Me or KD?
No, we're talking about you. We heard Katie's thoughts, and then Tyrese. I don't know if you came in for that part, but what were your thoughts about her game?
I felt like she could have did a little bit more, but
There you
I'm
go.
not disappointed. Like at the end of the day, it's like I don't think the problem with the wings isn't Paige isn't doing enough, because I think it's just easy to blame the star player for things going wrong on your team. It's just I don't know, bro. It's just a lot going on. Like, why did Lee barely play that game? Why is Maisha still in the game? Why can't none of our players make any of their shots? I don't understand why are we still running the same offense that's proven not to work?
Oh, let me
Like
ask you this. Go ahead. Because I got another question too. I got another question too.
I think the problem really and truly is, of course, I feel like this team, regardless, wasn't going to make the playoffs. But for them to look as bad as they look, it's kind of like, damn, we really only have like 2 or 3 bright spots for real. And I think that's really the draft. To be honest, I think that's the draft, and maybe a few minor free agents in free agency, and then just go from there.
Let me ask y'all this. This is rhetorical. Why trade away DiJonai Carrington for Diamond Miller to rot on the bench? And I'm gonna ask y'all this.
Because she wanted to leave.
That's rhetorical, but who, Carrington?
Yes, she wanted to leave.
I don't blame her. I mean, she's not, she getting put on the pine. That's not what she expected. And the other part I was gonna ask you, so who do you think won that Carrington trade? Because she's looking like amazing in Minnesota.
I think we already knew what DiJonai could do. I just think he just got the deal done, and he just sent her to where she wanted to go. Like, at the end of the day, I think we still got to wait to see who won. Like, of course, if the Lynx win the championship and DiJonai is playing well, then obviously they win the trade. But if they don't, then it's kind of like, was there any point in them really trading for DiJonai if they don't win? Because that's the point of them trading for DiJonai, right? So I don't really know.
I mean, they were the favorite before she got there.
Right now, in the short term, yes, obviously the Lynx won the trade. Clearly, they did, but we'll just have to see. Because
yeah,
then
but
you're basing
it on one side.
On winning, I don't need.
I mean, that's just what I'm saying. I'm just saying if they traded a player that was rotting on the bench before she even got there in what, a 2026 second round draft pick, unless that second round draft pick turns into another DiJonai, like we're talking about someone who could possibly win Defensive Player of the Year, be all defense, etc., then yeah, they, as it's looking right now, they won that trade. So that's just how it is.
Or Diamond Miller just starts.
Now, of course, if Diamond Miller breaks out next season,
but let her play.
She's just as productive, if not more productive than DiJonai, then yeah, maybe you could say in the long term, and the Lynx don't win the championship, then yeah, maybe you could say that the Dallas Wings did win that trade.
But also there's a fantasy where neither of that happens, where they don't win a championship and Diamond Miller doesn't turn out to be all that great.
Well,
at least as great as KG thinks.
So they
at least
both
as great as KG thinks.
Wait,
so then
KG?
either way, like, it's likely the Lynx probably won.
Wait, what did KG say about Diamond?
I'm gonna let KG. I don't believe what he said, but I'm not going.
Diamond Miller's not. I don't think she's bad. If that's what you're saying, I think she could be good.
No. KG needs to get on here and explain his Diamond Miller. I'm not going to. I'm not going to say it, and then if y'all disagree with it, have people just fry him about it.
Let me read what Andre said. He said Diamond can't stay healthy. He hates the finals of 7 games. Regular season are different than playoffs. Then he agreed with UTX. You think Ryan Howard is going to get you to the finals? And then KG said he's here.
I wasn't that harsh.
He's on TikTok. He said he's here. He said he's here. He's here. KG, we also got a. I don't know if y'all want to go on TikTok, but KG called you out on our live. Say you need to come up on here on YouTube and get your page position.
Y'all don't need to press that man for it. I have a good idea of what
KG needs to get on here and talk about Diamond Miller.
He said you need to get up here and talk about Diamond Miller, and then KD said you need to get up here and talk and defend Paige.
But in my opinion, I feel like I think the trade makes sense for all parties. In my personal opinion, it makes sense.
Well, Paige.
Like, I think it's just a matter of time of who we determine who's the winners. I mean, and they both could quote unquote be losers. I mean, I think it doesn't really matter because I think Dallas still won more than the Lynx did because DiJonai is going to be a free agent in 2026, and they could just go and she could just go ahead and sign with somebody else. They don't have to.
If
like.
they win, she's staying there.
Yeah, if they win,
not going
she's staying. I think regardless, she's staying. But
I do too. I think so too.
Why would she leave?
I agree.
Yeah,
and then
regardless, she's staying.
KG said, I said Brad. Okay, I said Brad, Bill, and Paige and PG have similar skill set on offense, but PG is more elite. I said if Brad was a decent defender, then that's what I think Diamond Miller could be. You think she'd be Brad Beal? Yeah, Brad Beal. We all said that at the same time.
No. He's saying Fee is Paul George.
He loves Bradley Beal.
And Diamond is Bradley Beal.
Oh,
Paul George.
How?
I don't agree.
He's basically saying that they have similar skill sets, but Diamond isn't as good. That's basically what he's saying.
Okay.
But peak Bradley Beal was like.
Bradley Beal. Why are we saying PG? You talking about Paul George?
I think Fee. I'm not saying Fee is kind of a like if you're comparing careers, Fee is better than Paul George. I don't mean like literally on basketball.
No, but y'all taking it too literal. Y'all taking it extra literal.
I don't know.
Talking about skill set wise.
Skill set. Geez, Fee. I mean, I'm lost.
He's not. He's not saying that Fee plays like Paul George. He's just. I'm gonna let him explain because y'all taking this.
That's what I was saying, Tyrese. I'm not gonna explain.
I can't. I don't.
KG needs to explain.
He's not saying that Fee plays like Paul George. So that's.
Are you saying there's?
Oh, he's saying the tier gap. He's saying there's a tier. Okay.
Similar tier.
He's saying if she's Paul George and tier skill, then she'd be like a tier underneath that if she were a better defender.
So are we saying?
I don't think she's a tier underneath. I don't think she's a tier underneath.
That's not the gap. No.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah. It's not the gap between Fee and Diamond Miller. MVP and all WNBA.
PG and Bradley Beal is closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty big gap.
No. Oh, he's saying that's her ceiling. Her ceiling is that Fee is one of a kind. She's no comparison. She's undersized. PG is not. I'm not saying that's what she is. He's saying her ceiling. He's saying her ceiling is that of Bradley Beal. I'm not gonna go that far, but I see what he means because Diamond Miller could play. She was hooping, and she's been hooping before her injuries. She's gotta get a shot. So it is what it is. It is what it is, though. I mean, I hear you.
As long as Chris is the coach, it just doesn't make any sense to introduce all this talent to the team, in my personal opinion. That's just what it is, bro. I'm gonna just be real with you. Any coach that cannot maximize the talent that is already on his team, do not waste more people's time by adding more talent and more time for him to waste. That's just how I feel. A coach that can't get the most out of his players should not be your coach. Period. End of story. That's just how I feel.
You already think Enrique's a terrorist?
Hey, Jabari.
Yeah, I'm here.
Is there a game limit to be all W? Like, how many games do you have to play?
I don't think there is a game limit.
I think for a selection, you gotta play at least 85% of them motherfuckers. You can't just come in and play 25 games and make all.
And that's why I don't think Stewie's gonna make all W this year.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. So Paige probably gonna be first team
with Alicia Gray and Sabrina, and then Alyssa Thomas.
I would take Sabrina off.
Really?
Sabrina's making first team.
I mean, I can see
Alicia, Paige, and the big three.
Fee, Alyssa Thomas, and then Asia.
Yeah. Well, you know Asia making all first team, bro. You know she making first team.
Alicia Gray got to make first team though. I mean, she's been playing too good. Like her numbers don't validate it, but her impact.
Because we're not gonna do this.
Falling off.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yes,
I'm not gonna debate Alicia being first team. I think she deserves it. You know what I'm saying?
They said ATX. They said, what if Dallas were to get Ezzy Magbagor in the offseason? And by the way, Dominique Malonga should be starting. I said that.
I already said that. I'm throwing Ezzy though. I'm throwing Ezzy anything she wants if I'm Dallas.
I mean, at the end of the day,
okay, good.
I mean, I will be happy. Like, it's not like I'm not saying that Ezzy not a needle mover for me, but she's a whole hell of a lot better than.
She's better than every power forward they have.
Yeah, so she's better. She's better than every center we've had in like the past 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
Well, but that's if they're not drafting Lauren Betts. I only say get Ezzy if they
y'all
don't
are that
draft
high on Ezzy right now?
Ezzy.
I'm with you, Falcor.
Yeah.
To answer your question, yes.
I think it's like as a if you if you're already poverty, you got to take what you can get. You understand what I'm saying? You don't sit there on the corner starving and a nice man bring you a nice sandwich and you refuse to take it because you don't eat salami sandwiches. No, you just take it.
Ezzy would make Dallas better, and that's what also CMD said. You're right. I agree with that.
No, Ezzy will make Dallas. Ezzy will make Dallas better, and I like her paired with Louisa. But what I'm saying is, of all the times in the world, this is not the highest that Ezzy has been.
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah, she's not playing well this year at all. She's not playing well. Not playing well.
But she's a restricted free agent. They're gonna re-sign her anyway.
I mean, again, Dom is outplaying her. Say what you want, but Dom is outplaying her.
It's not gonna give you anything on offense.
I mean, but are you using her for offense though?
Who?
I'm just making. I'm just
Wait,
making.
We talking about Ezzy?
Yeah.
She averaged 12 last year.
She's averaging 8 this year.
That's my point. Down season, but
I mean, I think the issue is the spacing is just bad in Seattle, and that's just why she can't spread her wings. She can't. It was clogged the paint and forced Seattle to shoot those threes, and they just bricked all of them that game. Now, of course, if they made the threes, then they would have won. But they're very hot and cold from
put up. I want to hear what y'all say. So why you say y'all smoking? Y'all see how I did that? I'm playing. I'm gonna include myself.
No, let me make sure. Let me make sure we understand about Ezzy. When we look at Ezzy,
if Dallas were to draft Sarah Strong and then sign a veteran center in the offseason, I would be cool with that. But we don't have those options, so I think it's just better to take. Like, of course, I don't think they're gonna really hit on any good defensive centers. I mean, there's only like 3 in the WNBA. One of them is on a rookie scale contract. Ezzy's on a rookie scale contract. She's a restricted free agent, so that Seattle's probably going to keep her a trader. And who else? Jonquel Jones. She's resigning with New York. She's not going to come down to poverty and then play out the rest of her.
They don't want Jonquel Jones. They need a young core that they can grow and build. Like
and
Washington.
I think that's what Kirk is looking for. Now, there are people who are adamantly against Dallas drafting Lauren, but I mean, it's whatever. They could do whatever. I just know, as it's looking like, Kurt is drafting a 4 or he's drafting a 5.
He's
not
drafting
a guard.
Chance. You know, he's drafting.
How do you know that?
He ain't drafting AZ.
If he got the chance to draft AZ,
if he had
AZ will be in Dallas if there's a chance. I'm telling you.
Why would he draft Isaiah? And why would
she will be in Dallas if there's a chance? I promise you that.
And why would he try to keep Enrique on this team?
She's gonna draft AZ if he has a chance.
Why do you think?
Have like 5 guards on the team.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm saying if she's on the board for them to take, she's gonna be in Dallas.
Not at number 1, though. They're not.
It could be number 1, 2, 5.
I think the only case scenario in which he will do that is if Lauren Betts is off the board, Sarah Williams is off the board.
I might honestly rather have. I'm not gonna go that far. I would rather go AZ than Lauren Fudd. I mean Lauren Fudd and then Lauren Betts. Truthfully,
I wouldn't. We need a center.
Why do you think?
They have Luisa's not bad.
Look, like I said before, you do not sit up there on the corner starving and then you reject a salami sandwich. No, you're gonna take that salami.
Lauren Betts. You're comparing Lauren Betts.
You're not rejecting it, though. You're just taking a different sandwich.
Right.
You're not.
Right.
You're just taking a different sandwich. Why did you add another sandwich into the equation? No, your only option is salami.
You just said.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
One of the commenters put, you have to take AZ because if she is up, because Betts doesn't get you any more
I'm going
than what you have right now. Lauren Betts can't, and then somebody else put, Lauren Betts can't guard pick and roll.
Yes, she can.
I'm confused as to why you always talking about the guards.
KG, say who was that? KG, you were saying something?
Bro, we have a million guards on this team already, bro.
But why does that matter? Why don't you just take the best player, TX?
That's facts. Hold on. Let KG get his ball.
She's not. She's literally not.
My God, bro.
Listen,
We're sitting up here saying a player that averages 13 points a game and has never won any major round.
Hold on, TS. Hold on. KG, say what you're saying, because like
listen, I only got a few minutes, so I want to address this. I want to address my diamond thing, and then whatever questions you said, KD or somebody had for me.
KD said, "Go ahead." KD has some talk. KD has some words for you.
So for this, you always be saying take the best talent, right?
Facts.
We do need a center in Dallas, but in my honest opinion, there's only one player in this draft that has the potential to be generational in any sense. I'm not saying AZ is going to be a generational overall player, but she has the ability to be a generational shooter, in my opinion. So I'm taking a generational shooter over just a regular center. And
Before we move on from that point, what the hell is a generational shooter?
She's a sniper.
That's not generational. What will separate her from every other shooter that's in the WNBA right now? Role players and all stars. What's the separator for AZ?
The percentage at which she shot the ball her whole career.
Percentages? What are we talking about? The percentages, if we're looking at her in comparison to other elite shooters, even in the 2026 draft, and even amongst WNBA players, it's not by far and large better than theirs.
That means they're only so when I say generational shooter, I'm talking about a shooter that's in like a tier by themselves. There's only been a few of them that have generational shooting talent, right? AZ has generational shooting talent, is what I'm saying. And that being said, you got Sabrina, you want to put her in there. You got Caitlin, you want to put her in there. Based on what Pow did in college, you want to put Pow in there. And if you want,
but KG, like the only person that you mentioned that's an above average 3-point shooter out of all those people is Pow, and Pow make less than a 3 a game.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying to you. Her being that in college and me saying she has generational shooting talent, that doesn't mean that she's gonna fulfill the destiny and become a generational shooter.
Okay, so what is the point of using a top 2 pick on her if it's not damn near guaranteed?
Because nobody else in the draft class has any type of generational aspect.
That's not true. DiJonai Carrington is historically a better shooter than AZ.
Hey,
Neekins, I'm sorry. DiJonai Neekins average 18-19 points a game, and she shoots 45% from 3.
Generational shooters. That's the first person I thought of.
Usopp is
Stephen Curry.
Let KG finish, bro.
45%.
Let him cook. Go ahead. Bet's gonna be a generational post scorer if KG gonna do all that. I don't agree with that.
Hell no.
I don't think that at all. I don't think that at all.
Louisa can't be starting center unless Dallas has an elite backcourt. There goes the AZ.
Lauren Betts hasn't shown any substance of being a
that's what I'm saying. At least AZ has shown the capability that says she has that type of talent.
I don't see Enrique comment.
From we're watching.
Hold up, y'all are looking at numbers, but you're not looking at a clinical, technical standpoint. AZ Fudd, I love Neekins as a shooter, and the numbers are great. But if you look at catch and release and the way she gets her shot off and the ability to drive, like AZ Fudd is a generational shooter.
But I mean, why does that matter though?
It matters because you don't pass up on that.
Because when we're looking at volume and we're looking at threes made, the numbers just don't say that.
Technique, absolutely. In the game of basketball, technique.
Like, sure, her jump shot. Y'all saying she a generational shooter because her jump shot is pretty. That's what y'all are saying.
Hey, TX, I came around to this too because I was on the boat with you, but I jumped on the boat with KG on this one. KG has always been on that boat.
I'm going to tell y'all. You're going to be disappointed because everybody's expectations for AZ is way up here. You really need to keep them somewhere in the middle. Okay. I'm just being real with you. That's just what I'm saying.
TX, you've been wrong plenty of times before. I'm not moved.
If she's in the right role, then what you're considering pretty is really considered technically efficient, and that's what jump shots are based on. So, like,
Dallas front court is weak.
But I wouldn't say that though. Like, just because you may have a technically sound jump shot, that doesn't necessarily mean that shit is going in. Oh, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know if.
Hey, the commenter agrees with you. He said, "Not mine." TX, I'm with you. And then Andre said, "Trade Angel for Maddie Segrist and Taisha Harris."
That trade is getting vetoed immediately.
that's not gonna happen.
I'm just saying it's all of when we're talking about
Yes, it is.
structure.
Yes,
and we're
it is.
talking about
Whoever's
jump
on that
shots.
nonsense, yeah, you gotta chill.
She's very technically sound. That is true. But however, everybody's own jump shot works how it works for them. You can say Kayla
She's shooting
McBride's jump
43%,
shot isn't the
spikes on three.
most, you know what I'm saying, mechanically sound, but that it goes in though. She's been consistent. She's been multiple. She shot 40% from three multiple seasons before.
That's not like common. That's not common.
It's not, and it's not common. That's just what I'm saying. It's like you don't know. You really, when we're talking about shooters, my point is when I said to
Melbourne
KG
agree
that
with
only
you.
one of those shooters are above average 3-point shooters is you can sit up there and draft a player to be a really good shooter, but you really don't know until they play in the WNBA, and that's why players who are known to be very, very good shooters, and really that's all they are for real, they don't get drafted very high because you don't know until they step on that court.
AZ is more
and you
than that
gotta
though.
see.
She plays solid defense and she can get to the
She's a
cup.
solid defender in college. There's no telling if she will be in the WNBA.
I mean, she got to play the game first. She got to play the game first.
Like, of course, she got to play the game first. But what
you
I'm
acting like
saying
you
is,
know she doesn't
Sam,
come to the college and
she's
get done
not
with
a
that defense, though.
lockdown all defensive defender in college.
You don't have to be a lockdown.
The chances of that being the case in the WNBA is very unlikely. And plus, on top of that, the chances of her being this by far and large above average shooter in the WNBA compared
Paige
to
wasn't
everybody
a lockdown
else.
defender in college either.
Let me say this too.
Depiction of what AZ Fudd is. This is not an accurate.
Nationally recognized as the best
Hold on,
defender in college. What are you talking about?
Hold on, Falco. Let me just read this comment so y'all get back to it. Hold on. You can get back to it. And KG, don't forget, I do want you to address what Katie had to say. Melbourne said AZ is all hype. She doesn't get the red carpet because of her relationship with Paige. CMD says AZ fixes a lot, but as long as Dallas doesn't have a facility, they're not getting anyone good. Andre said same thing with Sonia. CMD said she'll be a better defender than Caitlin. I mean, okay. Abe said Bet's defensive awards means nothing. Y'all get back to it.
No, I just want
to say defensive awards mean nothing is crazy.
Hold on, TX. Go ahead, Falcor. And then KG, I want you to address it. He was talking about with Paige.
We all have preferences, and I can understand where TX is coming from, but we have to give an accurate depiction of the scouting report of what AZ Fudd is. That's TX's scouting report. But AZ Fudd entering the league is going to be, like, from a coach's standpoint, is going to be one of the most feared shooters in the league off break. And even if she's not hitting it, it gives the offense an advantage because of the mere threat. So we can talk about how it's pretty or how it's clinical and what the numbers look like. And she's not just a shooter. I mean, she can take you off the dribble as well. So we have to give an accurate scouting report of what she is. We might not be her favorite. It might not be your favorite player. But from what KG is saying, her mere threat alone, shooting the basketball, is one we don't see very often.
Okay, 44. What was AZ's percentage in mid-range jump shots and running floaters to the basket last year?
I'm gonna get both of those for you. I'll get the mid-range for sure. But KD, if you could, I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, say something.
You hear me?
All right, yes, we can. I bet. Can you get at So talk to KG about what you had to say, because I know KG said he had to go soon.
No. All I asked was for some criticism of Paige the last game where she took 3 shots in the second half, and 44 proved my point by starting the. Sorry, 44. I fuck with you. You proved my point. You proved my point by starting the conversation by saying, "Well, you know, she came back from an injury and she might be injured." Like, no, she had her bad second half, and you can make a case that part of the reason why they lost was Paige. I'm not saying she's the biggest problem that the Wings have. They got bigger problems, but she needs to be more aggressive.
So I'm kind of like in the middle, because like I'll listen to certain people. I'll listen to y'all say certain people shouldn't shoot the ball. But like me personally, I feel like you should. I always clown Sabrina about that 1 for 19, but the only praise that I will give her in that is that, like, the previous game, I think she was like 1 for 10 or like 1 for 9 or something, and I was like, she should never stop shooting the ball. Like, you the best option the team has. So if we gonna go out, go
also,
out
there's a middle
like
ground. There's a
shooting.
middle ground.
So
You
I'm
don't have
saying
to
that for
be
Paige.
KG
1
is
for 20,
cooking.
but you don't gotta be 1 for 20. But also, you don't have 60
Yeah,
shots.
for
Like
sure.
there's a
But I'm
middle
saying,
ground.
yeah, like I'm not. I want you to shoot the ball, and then like I think Paige too has this thing where it's like UConn was because I don't know that she had this problem in high school because I didn't really watch her in high school, right? But at UConn, I think the team was perceived as better than everybody else. Like you know how like Tracy's always talking about the 5 stars they have, whatever the case is. So my teammates are perceived to be a certain level of talent or whatever. So I feel like I should spread the ball around and let them share some of the wealth in whatever we have going on because I do believe in their abilities, but that's at the college level where they do get 5 stars, because like compared to everybody else. So letting them shoot the ball versus teams that UConn was playing that aren't like South Carolina or like other like big name like really good programs. I feel like sometimes it's understandable, but here in the league, yeah, that's a little different because everybody here is of the 1%. Like it ain't the same in college, and I feel like she gotta let that college mentality go, whereas she like thinking that her teammates are a certain level as everybody else,
Well,
and
they are.
that
But do
just
you think
ain't
it's
the
a
case,
hierarchy thing?
huh?
Do you think it's about the hierarchy of like you playing with Enrique, so it's hard for you to be
Yeah, they
like,
got Enrique.
give me the ball.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like Enrique is a certain level. I still got her like in my top, you know what I'm saying, top 25 or whatever the case is, but
Top 10.
it's
I mean, she's top
she a
10
No,
volume
overall,
shooter. Like I feel like
no.
Enrique is one of
Yes, she
those
is.
players where it's no in between, bro. It's either she's on or she's off. And me, I feel like when you playing with somebody like that, you gotta assess the game early. All right, she got it going right now, so I'm a feeder. But if she don't, yeah, hey, move out the way, Enrique. Go sit in the corner, bro.
But I don't think she'll ever get to the point that she's able to tell Enrique get out the way. That's why I do think that they need to trade her.
Why?
That
Why
team
can't
needs to
she?
become that team needs to become Paige's team
I mean,
by
if
by
if if
by
it ever
any
gets
means
to that
necessary.
point, I'm telling y'all, she would be at her breaking point if that is the case, and you don't want that to be the case. So,
Yeah,
and
no,
I kind
no,
of feel
they'll
like
trade her.
why somebody that's 5 years younger than you need to tell you to get your crap together? Like, no, bro, make your shots. Stop bouncing the ball off the back of the backboard and at least try to
You
attempt to
saying
make
that,
that
TX,
three
but
there,
it's
bro.
easier said
It's
than
easier said than
done.
done.
Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
nobody can
KG,
like.
she's only shot 40% from the field
But
twice
I'm
in her
saying, yeah, and
career.
that
No,
just
yeah, I
might
told the
be
fact he
me
said he
being
doesn't.
Multiple
He
used
said
other
to.
Hey, hey,
multiple
relax,
other
relax,
perimeter players have
Damn.
relax,
already done that multiple
But I'm
relax,
times,
saying
bro.
you saying make
I'm
the
relax.
I'm
shots.
just saying, KG, you saying
You
she
saying
this
make the
type
shots
of
like she's
player
not
that
trying
is
to make
like,
them. Like
All
oh,
this
when
Enrique,
she
you gotta
on,
relax,
get out the way.
relax,
You
relax.
Like
said make
it,
the shots like she
Jabbar,
trying to
did you
miss
see
them or
my
something.
comment on YouTube?
what we're
What?
trying to say,
I
bro, is when you look at the type of
So
shots that
Louis'
she just
comment.
takes, bro, it's
yes.
just
I
it
What
can't
did he
don't
even
make
say
say?
that because
sense.
I've seen several games this season where Enrique's had some good looks and they just weren't falling. Like you
Okay,
said,
then what did she say
I
that
listened to you
good?
earlier, and I
What
disagree with
what
you on
what are
this
we
point.
talking?
Like so,
What are we
I
talking
listened
about,
to you
KG? Then
earlier
that
say
means that
something
she's just not
about.
that good. If you, why do I care
She
about
is
the
that
very
good.
rare
Relax.
occurrence when you're on? If you're out here bricking open threes
But I'm
when
saying,
we got games to win. That doesn't make any sense. What you're saying is you basically admitted that
Dallas has
Enrique
an
is
elite
not
backcourt.
dependable.
No.
You need
Yes,
somebody
they
to be
do.
dependable. You the second option.
New York
Second
don't have one.
option don't
She's
necessarily mean that you aren't the leading
Because of their
scorer on the
Project
team. You
Cloud.
can be the
That's
second
it.
option and be the leading scorer on the team. And if you're the second option, you need to be making your shots and you need to be consistent. That's just facts. That's just how it
I won't say
is.
it's facts, but I mean, I
Y'all
guess
get y'all bars off when she having this woman having a bad season. It's all good,
It
but
was
it won't
always
always be.
like that.
It won't always be like this.
Jabari, we
Jabari,
know
Jabari,
TX
this
doesn't.
girl.
We know
Averaging
TX
20
doesn't like
shots,
that.
Yeah, yeah,
averaging
yeah,
20
yeah,
on
yeah.
19
KG,
shots
it's
is not
Enrique
that
is the worst player in the
impressive.
league according to TX.
Oh,
We
but
got
while we
you.
on
No,
Dallas
no,
though, while we on
Alana
Dallas,
Smith. Alana Smith is better. We got you. We
You did
got you.
not say
Jabari, while
that.
we
she's
on
not
Dallas
bad
though,
though.
let me
Oh my
explain my
God, we
diamond
did
Miller
not
take.
say that.
This is what I was saying. So
Twiz, I'm trying to accept you. I don't know what's going on.
in
It ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing.
so in the NBA, I was saying offensively, Bradley Beal, they have similar skill sets in terms of what they're capable of doing. Paul George just does it at a more elite level. So basically, Bradley Beal offensively is a poor man's Paul George, right? If he played defense, then I would say he's completely a poor man's Paul George because I feel like Paul George is elite two-way player and Bradley Beal is above average, just slightly above average defender and a very good offensive player. I wouldn't call him just elite. So I was saying in this comparison, if he is Paul George, an elite two-way player, then right now I feel like Diamond's ceiling, if Brad plays good defense, is very good. Is basically Paul George is elite, Bradley Beal is very good. Fee is elite, and I feel like that's what she would be, like a poor man's Nafisa Collier in her ceiling.
Isn't that a wider
is what I was
gap,
saying. Huh?
That's a wider gap, though.
You talking about Diamond Miller?
Wait, what's the wider gap?
Like Fee is like she's like a top 2 player.
No, I'm not saying that. You looking at who Paul George is.
Close the app and redo it.
I'm simply talking about the gap between him and Bradley Beal. That's it. Whatever you think the gap is between them, I'm saying for Diamond ceiling, that's what I feel like the gap would be for her and Nafisa. Nafisa, yeah, she's the top 2 player in the league, but I'm not talking about I was just talking about the skill sets. I wasn't talking about
the way they play.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about what she do with the skill or if she become Fee is top 3 in the league. I'm not saying Diamond's gonna become top 3. No, I was simply talking about the skill sets. A wing player that is very good offensively, and because of their length, even though they're 6'1", they are very good defensively against
but
basically.
I'm saying Paul George is not Fee.
Huh?
Yeah, Fee is not Paul George. Fee is better than Paul George.
I'm not saying he is. Y'all.
No, she means on tiers. She means on a tier list. She's closer to Luka than she is Paul George.
I'm not saying that though. I was simply talking about the skill sets. Where who Nafisa is in terms of her skill set. Forget her tier.
Well, skill set is like play style, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's not like that.
So Fee's not.
No, I'm not. No, y'all thinking I'm saying Paul George's skill set and Fee's skill set is similar. That's not what I'm saying. It's what a proportion is.
Yeah.
In math, that's simply all I was doing, making a proportion of the gap between Fee and Diamond and the gap between Paul George and Bradley Beal, because I think Bradley Beal and Paul George have similar offensive skill sets. He's a poor man's version of Paul George, and I'm saying at Diamond ceiling, that's what the gap would be, skill set wise, not where she would end up on a tier list.
KG, and just quickly, we don't need an explanation. Just quickly, y'all could just one at a time. Is Alana Smith better than Arike Ogunbowale? I'm gonna just start it off. I'm gonna go no. KG, what you got?
Jabbar, this not why we no.
Yes or no? Okay, no. KD, is that yes or no?
No.
That's 3. Braden, is that yes or no?
What?
Is Arike better than Alana? Yes or no?
I say they're the same tier.
Is she better or not? Yes or no?
You can go either way.
That's not the point.
Pick a side, bro. Pick a side. Yes or no? Is she better?
I'll take Alana.
All right, so he said yes.
Take Alana. That's not the point.
Tyrese, is she better or not?
No, she's not a better basketball player.
Okay, so we got 5, and then TX, is Alana better than Arike?
No.
Okay, thank you. All right, commenters. One person on our live thinks that Alana is better. All of us think Arike is better. Okay.
Alana is better.
You just said it.
No, I just said I'd rather take Alana. I didn't say Alana though. Arike.
No, I'm taking Alana though. For sure.
Yeah, I'm taking Alana.
No, go ahead. I don't even know how this became an argument. I don't even know how this honestly became an argument. They
be trying to make the case that Alana's a better piece, but they always lack the context of a better piece in what are we doing? If I have a Connecticut Sun team right now and
you're taking Arike.
I have to take a player. I'm not taking Alana because Alana's
they're gonna take Arike.
It's gonna be bad regardless.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you.
What did you say, Katie? I didn't hear you.
I'm not putting my faith in Arike to uplift my franchise. I'm gonna be real with you. So
this is wild, bro. This is wild.
This is
wild.
If you use Connecticut right now, you taking Alana over right now today. You're taking Alana over in the current situation that they are in. You're taking Alana over.
I'd like to address that question. Because if I'm Connecticut,
it depends on what.
Falco, I didn't see you there. Falco, I didn't see you there. Go ahead. You taking Alana or Arike? I didn't see you there.
Hey, just to let you know, the app is glitching, so some people's names might be changed, and some people might be having a hard time getting in because it's glitching. But to answer the question, I agree with the context argument, because if it's Connecticut right now, and I already got Mabry, I'm definitely not putting Arike on that team. Like, no. And we're talking about matching basketball intelligence. Arike is a great basketball, like, physical talent, but her IQ sucks. So if we apply context,
exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm saying,
Bro, the woman had a damn near 20 assists. She had damn near 20 assists. Her basketball IQ is not bad.
Because of cohesiveness.
What I'm saying right now,
she doesn't destroy my team like Arike would.
How is Arike destroying the team? Y'all are on some wild
I
shit.
didn't say that. I never see. See, y'all be talking about me, but I don't say stuff like that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
TX.
I don't say that Arike is destroying.
What, Sabrina and Arike?
Yeah, you do, bro.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I say that Arike is a part of the problem.
We can.
I am of the camp that said if Arike was
what?
she consistently get.
All right, we can do that. All right, let's end with that then. Let's end with that. Arike or Sabrina? I'm going Arike. Y'all can move on. Next one.
Sabrina.
It's close.
Sabrina.
It's close.
That's two Sabrinas, one Arike. Katie, where you at?
Arike. I'm not a Sabrina fan.
That's two. Tyrese Twiz, where we at? Falcor.
Bro, do you watch
it's Sabrina.
Game?
That's three Sabrinas. Tyrese, where we at?
You keep going 1 for
20.
That's four. Falcor, you picking Sabrina?
I know why opposite taking Arike.
Yeah, you said Arike?
Wait, why I'm taking Arike?
Falco, who you picking?
Bro, say it, man. You can't just be like that and then act mysterious. That's not cool, TJ. Come on.
I don't like either one of them, but I think I would lean more towards Sabrina.
That's Tyrese. You said Sabrina or Arike?
What the hell?
Well, put Sabrina on the wings and let's figure it out.
Yeah, wait, Katie, what do you?
So that's five. That's five for Sabrina.
I'm not gonna lie though, like Sabrina on the wings would just do the same thing.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People think Sabrina.
You know how.
KG, I didn't ask you. I thought you picked Arike.
No, I didn't pick anybody. I don't want to pick Arike, and you know how I feel about that other player. So I'm gonna just plead the. I'm gonna take TX. That's who I'm gonna take. Hey, TX, you can hoop, right?
KG, pick a side, man. Who you picking? Pick a side. Who you picking?
Sabrina. He picked
no,
Sabrina.
I'm not picking the. I can't.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you picking Sabrina. Are you picking Sabrina or Arike? Who you picking?
Because
based off this year, I ain't gonna lie. It's hard for me to pick Arike.
I mean, obviously this year it's Sabrina.
I can't pick the
I'm still picking Arike.
This year it's easily Sabrina.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Arike.
So it's 5-3. It's 5-3. It's 5-3. Everybody saying the commenters putting Sabrina too. Sabrina can play off ball or scale up down as a 1 or number 3 option.
And do what over.
And Arike will do more, and Sabrina will do more than Arike too.
Sabrina
do what? Do what?
Like what?
She's better. She's a better facilitator. Better rebounder. She's
a better facilitator. Yeah.
Better floor raiser too. Better floor raiser too.
How?
I would also say Sabrina's more consistent too.
How?
That's
You just
crazy to say.
did you just
That's
ask
crazy
how
to
is
say
Sabrina
too.
a better facilitator?
The fact that Sabrina is
Yes.
more consistent than
That's a
somebody
real
else is
question.
crazy. Like, what are you talking about here?
Yeah, whoever asked that is crazy.
I asked that. It is a real question. She's playing
What
with
was
three
the
other
question?
She's playing with two all WNBA players, bro. What are we talking about?
Tomorrow, even when she wasn't playing with those
What that gotta
players,
do with
she still averaged like 5+ assists
It's
a game.
easier to get them to score.
It didn't matter what team she on, she's still getting them assists anyway.
Y'all look, this is y'all got it this year.
Like 6 assists. She played.
Y'all got it this year. Y'all got it this year. Like I said, y'all got it this year.
Damn, that's actually crazy, Javari. Sabrina clears Arike.
That's 40%, bro.
Y'all got it this year.
Sabrina would be. Hey, wait. Actually, I want to ask everyone on here. I want to ask everyone on here. Can I ask everyone on here? Does everyone think that Arike is going to make the Olympic team the next time?
What?
That's what Jabari was saying.
Asking rhetorical questions.
No, that's what Jabari was saying. That's what Jabari was saying.
Man, y'all, one bad year just eliminates this woman from life. Like y'all are wild.
I'm not sure.
Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild.
The Olympic. Oh Lord.
Sabrina is the best shooter in the world.
I don't know.
Fam, she
y'all are wild, bro.
Chelsea Gray made it over Arike. What are you talking about?
Chelsea Gray made it over Caitlin too, huh?
No, Arike.
No, I agree with that.
That was, but honestly, she got selected before Caitlin was even in the league. So I don't.
Chelsea Gray was selected.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, they was already selected. Arike wasn't even considered.
So that was this year. This was last year. This was last year. Because I don't like looking at this is last year. This is last year.
It's close.
No, it's not. Last year it's not close. No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie, man. Yeah, Sabrina. Yeah, you could lean Enrique, but if you were gonna ask who'd make first team last year, I would lean closer to Sabrina than Enrique.
Well, yeah, because Enrique's team won 9 games.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like Sabrina is more likely to make first team than Enrique. Has Enrique ever made a first team?
What was their
she has.
She has. Hold up.
She has. What are we?
What was the usage rate? Yeah. What was the usage rate and the win shares between the two of them? What the advanced stats looking like?
She has, man.
How many shots? How many
she
shots did
hasn't.
Enrique
I
take
just
last
looked it up.
season?
No, she hasn't.
She has, man.
When? What year?
I'm about to look that up for you. Hold on. 2020,
Enrique's
man.
win shares were 3.3.
Something, dog. It's 2020. She made first team, bro.
I'm looking right now. Hold
TX,
on.
her win shares were.
You're right.
I know I am, Brady. Like, I just told you she made it.
Wait, that's the second year. Hold up. I can look at
2020 first team All W. Enrique Ogunbowale.
No, I already know the answer to the question.
Thank
I
you.
already know, but
damn,
stop hating.
Sam had a better win share, but they had about around the same usage rate. Enrique is 26. No, Sam was.
How many
Sam was
shots
higher.
did Enrique attempt?
How many? What?
It's wild, bro.
Sam had a higher usage rate, by the way.
Get y'all last bars out. We about to sign out. We get y'all last bars off. Hey, Enrique, can't wait for you to come back and dominate and do you. I'm tired of the haters. I don't care if it's in Dallas. I don't care where it's at. I can't wait for the haters to just. I'm with you. I know they're gonna shut up again. No, I'm with her. I'm rocking with Ogunbowale, man.
Enrique attempted 19 a game, and then Sab attempted 16.
I'm rocking with Ogunbowale.
So
say what y'all want.
He's not.
All right.
Damn.
Sonia is Paige's
22
weakness.
points
20
on 19
shots.
shots.
Sonia is Paige's weakness. Braden.
Oh, here y'all go, bro.
Hey, get y'all last bars off. Go ahead, Katie.
Hey, she put hands and feet for that girl last game. What I'm saying, second half. Citron got that, man. Give her credit.
Citron's vault. The Citron vault.
Wait. You trying to say Citron is rookie of the year?
I mean, if that's what you feel.
Wait, do you think that, Katie?
No.
Can we be serious?
Ooh.
I say, bro, stop playing. Yeah, you know, I'm probably the biggest Sonya fan on the panel. Stop playing.
No.
It's not even.
I wouldn't lie.
He's not
sure,
KG ain't a bigger Sonya fan than me.
Is it even close?
No, I'm Twiz.
No,
I'm on the. I've been talking about Sonya since before.
Yeah, he's been defending Sonya. Like Jabari.
Hey, I already conceded that argument. I already conceded the argument. I was
on the panel with you.
Already conceded.
Arguing with Jabari about Sonya.
No,
I already conceded.
Before that, back when she was doing Hidalgo's like rookie season.
This is like college.
Yeah, he's talking about it in college. Yeah. I already conceded that one. I already conceded.
But yeah, I don't think it's close, bro.
That was wild. That was a nasty take. That was a nasty take I made. My
got
fault.
dealt a better hand.
That was a nasty take. My fault.
All right, TJ, what are you ending with?
Sonya's
TJ?
allowed to be the third option.
But she could be the first. She could be the first one, truthfully.
First on who team?
On any team. Pick the team. Pick the team.
Oh, hell.
Jabari, why are you doing this?
There we go.
He's not about to do this right now.
Wait, Brandon,
I don't think
Sonya can't be a first option.
But I think she could be.
Hey, KG, quickly. You think Sonia Citron could make all W?
No.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Twist says no.
If I had to,
I think
go off
so.
the top of my head,
I say so too.
I say no, but if she snuck in there, like if she had like a crazy season, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Just off the top of my head,
what do you think? Wait. What do you think Sonia's scoring ceiling is? Like, what do you think the most she could average in a game that could be? KG?
Probably 15 or 16, to be honest.
She's averaging 15 right now.
Right.
TX, come on.
She's literally averaging 14.8. What are you talking about?
And what I think her ceiling to be, what does Jackie average? What is Jackie?
Jackie averages like 17, doesn't she?
18.
Jackie at her peak average 18, 19 points a game.
Well, I'll say that.
Sonya can easily do that.
That's where I'm putting her peak at.
That's
all
why
right, Sonya can make second team.
That's one more shot. That's one more shot.
Jackie isn't the all W player.
Where we think Jackie
Yes, she is.
I think Sonya is a more. I think Sonya has is better offensively than Jackie. Like I think she shoots better than.
No,
I think
she's
she
not.
Wait. This is like another segment that we gotta do.
I'm not talking about production. I'm talking about skill.
Y'all can't just sit there and throw 18. Jackie averaged 18 playing next to Asia.
Yeah, she averaged 18 playing next to Asia and KP.
That 18 on a different team may be like 23, 24, 25.
True.
Yeah, Jackie made all
So
WNBA.
y'all can't just throw out 18.
I think skill wise,
you also benefit from playing with other people though.
Thank you.
Skill wise though,
it's a benefit from playing with other people that are good. These are Jackie Young stats, by the way.
But I think Jackie does have the skill set. I think Jackie.
This is what I think. This is what I think. Her where Jackie Young is right now. I think she shoots the ball better than Jackie. Jackie's a better like driver if we talking about like putting a ball on the floor. But I think Sonia
doesn't shoot better than Jackie technically.
Yeah, and I think Sonia has a better handle, and I think Sonia's a better facilitator than Jackie
I disagree.
I think at flip flop, I think Sonia's the better shooter and Jackie's a better facilitator.
I thought we were talking about scoring, so facilitating is irrelevant.
Yeah.
That's irrelevant.
Y'all trying to have the argument. Do you feel like Sonia is going to be better than Jackie?
The handle.
I'm saying that's right now. That's why I'm crazy.
Sonia don't need to be better than Jackie.
Like somewhere around that level.
No.
Yeah.
Sonia don't need to be better than Jackie.
The chat is saying don't play with Jackie like that.
She need to be better than a healthy Caitlyn, a healthy Paige, a healthy Alicia Gray, a healthy Sabrina. Like, she need to be better than all those other players. She don't need to be better than Jackie.
15.
Sonia is not a great offensive creator. Like,
what? Where are you?
She's not a great offensive creator. Like, you can't give her the ball.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about on that one.
Did you not see that 25
you
tonight?
give her the ball when she's open.
Like, go get a bucket.
No, what are you talking? I'm about to just stay there. Just stay there. Stay there. I'll play. I got clips.
He about to pull up one game. He about to pull up one game.
I can pull up the whole season. We ain't got enough time. I can pull up the whole season.
Y'all not letting me
real because they.
So y'all think Sonia's like a great shot creator? Y'all think she's a great shot creator?
She's not a great shot creator. That's the issue. That's why she's not Jackie's level.
I think there's a gap.
I don't think so. Y'all think Jackie's a great shot creator?
I think there's a gap.
She's a much better shot creator.
No, not great.
Is at this very point.
Yeah, she's a much better.
That's what I'm saying though. That's the point though. Listen.
Sonia is going to take just this jump offensive creation wise.
Did you watch Jackie? Did you watch Jackie her rookie season? Because Jackie, what Jackie is now offensively in terms of shot creation, she wasn't this her rookie season.
Unless you think Sony's gonna take a jump.
But that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
But I'm talking about current Jackie. So her rookie season.
Look at this. You telling me she can't get better?
Twiz, listen.
She don't create off the dribble.
Hold on, wait.
He's cooking the worst defense in the league.
Now it's the worst defense. Now it's the worst defense.
Bro, you sitting up there throwing up.
They play in the league, bro. They play in the league.
And Azaya, who are probably
everybody don't cook Dallas.
Twiz, so this is what I'm.
Yes, they all do. Everyone cooks Dallas. Everybody cooks Dallas.
I'm not saying she can't do it. I'm just saying I don't think she will.
Bro, she's nice off the dribble with it.
I think she.
Did you think she was going to do this well already?
No. No.
Yeah, I did.
I thought she was going to do at least 11 or 12 points a game, to be honest.
Yes, I did.
No.
I thought this
we got to be honest because everybody talking about like what she might leap to, but nobody thought she was going to be an all-star first year either.
I didn't think she would be.
They didn't even think she should have been third. The third pick.
I disagree with that. She should have been a top 3 pick regardless. It doesn't matter.
You were one of the main ones.
No, I didn't say that. That's a lie.
You were one of the main ones.
Bro, did I not say that Chicago should have drafted Sonia if they kept that pick?
Yeah, after the fact.
No, I did say that. I was one of the main people saying they should have kept her and drafted Sonia. What are you talking about?
Jabari. So TX wasn't on the panel. That night I was fighting for my life. And then the only person that got up there to back me up was Twiz. And I think Tyrese may have said that he'd take her over a few people. And
Tyrese was on your boat, yeah.
First of all, it wasn't me who said that, KG. That was probably yours and them that said that they would take Pow Pow over Sonya. I didn't say that.
This was on Jabari's
live. I didn't say anything about Sonya on Jabari live. I don't recall. I said that Chicago should draft.
I said it. I said it. Address all the Sonya hate to me. I said it.
But TX
I said it, and I
I did
conceded.
not say that. I did not say that. I
did.
never said nothing about
Look
negative
at this.
about
You telling
Sonya
me she can't be a
whatsoever,
shot creator though? Y'all,
I didn't say anything of what they just said. I'm just saying like
You did.
I don't know.
Like she wasn't a top
I just said to make all WNBA, she needs to be better than a plethora of forwards.
She's gonna make. She's going to make all W's.
She don't
She's
need
gonna
to be
make all
better
W's.
than just Jackie.
She's gonna make all W's. Go ahead. Go ahead.
She don't need to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm.
All right, we got like 5 of them. All right, one of yeah. Go ahead.
You know what I will give you credit on, Jabari?
I'm talking about
unlike
Sonya
other
being a
people
shot
on this
creator.
panel, when you have a take, you stand down on it, and then when you wrong, you ain't scared to say, "Yeah, I was one of the ones that said that."
What do you mean?
Everybody else on here?
I literally changed my
Hey G, I'm letting you know right now. I ain't never said that Sonya should not have been
And they be changing the tune
a
so
top
bad,
3
bro.
pick,
It's
bro.
crazy.
I never said that. I said Chicago keep that pick.
Crazy.
They should draft Sonia Citron. I think she's easily top 3
Jabari
best
used to be
player
on
in the
Sonya
draft.
ass, bro.
Bro, she's good. She's good.
Jabari used to be like, y'all talking about drafting Sonya at 3? I don't know what y'all talking about. He used to be going crazy.
I
remember him
was.
saying that last fall.
Again, I conceded that argument. I agree.
And then then TX on top of that, I remember that game when they lost that what you call game. You was on their heavy then when they hurt doggo. You was on their head for
Well, yeah, that's because no. I was only on their head because people was hyping them up and talk about they was gonna win the championship. That's the only reason why I was on their head like that,
bro. I told y'all they wasn't this. I told y'all they wasn't going. You was on their neck,
but I was right though. I told y'all they wasn't gonna make it past the Sweet 16. I told y'all that shit already. And it wasn't just. And a lot of people was blaming. A lot of people was blaming Hannah Hidalgo for them losing that game.
Hey man, y'all gotta chill with Hannah, bro.
It wasn't just Hannah as to why they lost that game. All 3 of them were horrible.
Okay.
I remember a 4-hour argument where me and KG were trying to tell y'all that Notre Dame wasn't the same. Like this happened when we were talking about the comparison to Paige and it. Like, so everybody was high on Notre Dame, and they found out very quickly that it was fool's gold. And we even said Hannah wasn't the best player on that team at the moment.
Hannah was the best player on that team. Hannah the best player on that team. Hannah, it's not even a question.
I would say Hannah
not
was.
Even a question.
I never went that far. Now,
that was never a question.
But maybe people can argue that.
Go ahead, Tyrese. Hold on. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Y'all forgetting the context.
I think there's a chance she can be the worst one in the W.
Who, Hannah?
All right, bro.
Yeah.
What did Hannah do?
I think there's a chance she could be worse than. I think there's a chance she could be worse than Olivia and Sonya in the W.
Yeah, there is a chance.
There is
a chance. Because you can make the argument that they all have.
Chance. I think there's a good chance.
Nah.
That's where the conversation was going. It wasn't about what was currently happening in college. We were talking about upside in the future.
I mean, you can also make the same argument about Marina, Enrique, and Jackie. You can make the argument that, like, really and truly, even though Enrique was the best player on that team in college, Jackie ended up technically being the better player for a good majority of their careers, and then now, like, she overtook her at this point. So it's kind of like, I don't think like it's gonna be a huge gap, but I can understand why TJ would come to that conclusion. I can see why. I can see it. So
I didn't come to that conclusion.
I think we all came to that conclusion before, and we talked about her size, and we talked about
the shot selection, the consistency. Her floater's nasty though. At least she got that.
Not a chat blaming Hannah. I was just thinking that, Brayden.
But y'all, I was saying that I don't think.
Go ahead, get your last bars off because we gonna log out. We gonna log out. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me say the last few bars, y'all. I think it's easy for this my last bar. I'm gonna just talk about the Hannah takes. Even though I was flaming Hannah and I was flaming Notre Dame, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think that it was like people were going in on Hannah Hidalgo and blaming Hannah for Notre Dame not being successful, but I was like, they was all horrible in the Sweet 16, bro. That's why they lost. Every single one of them were horrible. Sonya, Olivia, and Hannah was horrible. Now Hannah made the more noticeable mistakes, but it's just kind of like Hannah's also the youngest player on that team. So, you know,
but why? But think about why they played bad. They met some dogs that could do what they could do.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, it's because I'm not. The point guard wasn't. She's hurt.
If you're not familiar with Zoe and Zamaria, like you need to get familiar because they will be on your radar next year. They met some dogs that could do what they could do, and they don't play well in the half court. Notre Dame didn't.
And they also didn't have a center for 4 years. That was also another reason why they couldn't make it over the hump. I feel like they didn't have no center.
And look at these highlights, man.
Bro, they're not ready. Y'all will learn. Y'all will learn. Y'all will learn.
I don't know how she does it, but she does it, bro.
Bro, every time she steps on the floor, every time.
Why are y'all talking about these highlights again?
Why not?
She wasn't even.
That's
the best
why.
guard.
Why not?
She wasn't the best guard on that team.
Why not?
She wasn't even the best guard on that team.
I'm saying who was?
Michaela Blakes.
Oh, let me go on.
What?
He's absolutely right.
That's not an argument. So
he's not wrong.
I didn't disagree.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna
hearing that argument.
Say that.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that because we can rerun the tape.
I got the highlights.
I'm not gonna argue that because I'm gonna be real with you. That's a good example of Hannah being very up and down.
Monster. Hannah, look at this.
Guards then,
Twiz. Hold up.
Real with you, Hannah gonna have a better season than Olivia.
So true. I thought you were saying you weren't expecting much from Hannah.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say that too. Lauren Betts.
I'm not.
That's all. Y'all was arguing me down about Olivia Miles being better than Paige or being better than Jordan Canada and all. Y'all was arguing me. Now y'all don't understand.
KG wasn't on the Olivia.
You in the wrong line.
I've never been on Olivia.
I've had arguments.
Now KG may not have been, but other people was arguing me down, bro. Like I've had
Jabari, hot take. You outplaying.
Let me guess. Hannah generational
doesn't mean that you're a better player.
I agree with that, KG. I agree with that.
Hannah generational.
Like when I watch Caitlyn, if you look at Caitlyn's ability to shoot the ball from the logo, or you look at Sabrina's shooting and Paige's skill or whatever, and what Juju does, I think they have standout traits that you can physically see that makes them generational talents. And a possibility to be a generational player. Hannah doesn't have anything aesthetically that I see with my eyes.
Defensively, she does.
But I don't think she's gonna be locked down.
Defensively, yes.
I'm saying I don't think she's gonna be locked down.
Thank you. You every game you watch, she's always got a fast break steal. Every single game that you watch.
Yes, because she's usually the help defender in that case.
No, that's
she was getting
off ball.
She was getting cooked during NC State, bro, because she couldn't guard none of the guards that were bigger than her.
Go ahead.
Why are you? She is great defensively, but I wouldn't say she would be generational because if you watch Notre Dame the way I did last year and the year prior, a lot of times Hannah didn't guard the best player. That was Sonia Citron's job. So
yeah, Hannah did not.
If you watch her guard certain people that wasn't her size, which there aren't a lot of players in the W who are 5'6". A lot of times, Sonya guarded them because she was too small. Like I remember when they played USC, even though they won the game, she didn't guard Juju.
Why would she guard Juju though?
And but I'm saying because she's the guard over there, and I'm saying y'all be saying that the defensive matchup that she is, and the two times that I've seen her get switched on Juju immediately ducked her in the paint and threw their hand up before I could blink. She was waiting on the assignment. Right. It wasn't even like she put her in the paint so fast. So I'm saying that due to her size, I don't think she'll be like
she couldn't even guard Sanaya or Azaya 1v1. Like, what are we talking about?
Wait, what's funny? What we laughing at?
Like during that NC State game, film.
Bigger guards.
Yeah, she cannot guard bigger guards, and that's the point. Like, she's not supposed to.
But everybody's gonna be bigger than her.
Okay, exactly. Everybody's gonna be bigger.
And so what? Everybody's bigger than her now, and they still don't have their way.
But the thing about it, Jabari, is we're trying to say is in a help defender case scenario, she gonna get that steal, but that's because she's
She
the help
plays on ball
defender
and gets steals. She does it on ball. She
against
locks people up.
5'8" players. She acing up there playing against Juju. She's
playing
not
against Angel
guarding
Wilson.
So
no
You act like
player
every
that's
guard in the
above 5'10"
WNBA
or
is
5'11".
6'4". Every guard in the WNBA is not 6'4".
So
Well,
how
we're
tall
not
is Jordan
saying
Canada?
that.
But Jabari,
What
they're
I'm
about
saying
to be.
is
They're about to
we
be.
I agree.
They're about to be.
Tyrese, I agree with that.
we moving
I
away
agree.
from 5'6", 5'7"
5 years
guards
from now,
running
damn
your
near every guard's
offense,
gonna be
bro.
6 foot.
There's only like
Those 5'8" days are over
1'5".
for guard.
Yeah, like there's only
I'm
Jordan
not betting
Canada.
on
Jordan
that.
Canada is 5'7". She's the only
Enrique is
point guard right
5'8".
now.
But we already had
He
this
don't run the
debate.
offense.
Who
Right.
He don't
can't
run
guard
the
at the elite
offense.
level?
I'm trying to figure out why we're comparing Hannah to generational talents, though.
I'm trying to figure out why we're not.
No, we
How about that?
We gotta
How
have
about
that.
that?
What do you
How
mean?
about
Why
that?
we're not?
How about that?
Twig, I can tell you why.
It's because of
He-
Jabari.
No, he asked. Braden asked, "Do we think she could be generational?" And I was saying those people that I named, they had something that aesthetically I could turn the game on and physically see that they had some type of generational skill.
What about her numbers?
I don't think Hannah
Let me
has
see
a
pages.
generational like skill that I physically see. But if she turned out to be a generational player, though, like I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Facts.
Whoa.
All right.
That's a
what's
great way.
everyone
That's a
else's
great. That's a
segment
great
then?
ending point. That's a great ending point.
So what's everyone else's?
No, we
segment?
can't end on that.
Why?
Why not? Come on, we can end on this.
As much as I love KG, I really love KG, but we're not ending on the fact that Hannah Hidalgo can be a generational player.
She could.
She can be a defensive. She can be a defensive juggernaut that changes the tempo of a basketball game. But if we're putting her in the generational category, I got a list for y'all next time.
No.
I think KG
Bring
said
it.
it's possible. He just
Bring
hasn't
it.
seen it yet.
Listen.
I think that's what KG was saying.
So listen, 44. This is what I'm saying. When you watched Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a rookie, did you think he had anything to his game that was generational?
No.
He just had a generational season. That alone makes him that alone says he has the ability. I'm not saying he's gonna turn out to be, but him having that generational season alone says he has the ability to possibly be a generational player. And if he turns out to be one, I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I'm saying about him.
No. I got you, KG. This was not about your logic. This was more about ending on that last phrase. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying 100% because
don't do that, TJ. Don't do that.
They said the chat said y'all throwing the word generational around too loosely.
That's crazy.
Not us.
That's usually you, Jabari, that's doing that.
I didn't say Hannah. I said why can't she? I said why can't she?
I don't
That's
think
what I
she's
said.
generational talent.
You made it seem like she was
generational player.
I seem like the league is in trouble when she walk in it. How about that? That's how I'm making it seem. You can say whatever word you want to use. You can say that, but that's how I'm making it seem. That's how much faith I have in that young. That's how much faith I have in that young woman. How about that? That's how much faith I have in her and her game. Yes, absolutely. And I don't care if she's 5'6". I don't care. I don't care.
Basically, what I'm saying is I don't think she's a generational talent, meaning she doesn't possess any generational attributes, but she's so good at what she does on the court that if it happened, it wouldn't be like a complete shocker to me. Like I wouldn't be like in 20 years if somebody said that, but no, I'm not saying I think she's gonna be. If I had to bet on it, I would bet against it. But if it happened and somebody wants some money, I'm
swinging for the fences. I'm swinging for the fences on that one.
If y'all watch the America Cup and you understand, that's why people kind of knocked her on size, and this is why Kara Lawson benched her in favor of Olivia, and this is why she kind of lost a little bit of stock, even though she came in and changed the game defensively against Canada. There are flaws, and those flaws are being exposed by bigger, stronger guards. And those
Kara Lawson is also
those guards weren't even pro level guards.
Hey, Quiz, you know how we feel about Kara. Keep going.
Kara Lawson is a horrible coach.
It's a joke. I like Kara. I'm just fucking around. But it's because she a dude. It's because she a dude coach. It's because she a dude coach.
Don't even say nothing because I
don't try to change the subject.
No excuse for benching Toby Fournier against South Carolina. I'm not hearing it, bro.
Don't try to change the subject. The point
I don't think she's a terrible coach. That's funny
though. The point is there was a reason why Hannah got benched amongst other stars and against other physical players that are stronger. So we'll see, but the American Flage, they had the same issue. It's not just Hannah. People are getting exposed.
Is Flage be better than Hannah in the W? Is Flage gonna be better than Hannah in the W?
Who?
Is Flage gonna be better than Hannah?
No,
I don't think so.
No,
she could be.
Move on. Let's move on to the next point. All right, good.
This is my take on Flau'jae. I said this in our other chat. I think Flau'jae has her ceiling to me because I'm not very high on her. Like I think her ceiling is like a poor man's Kalia Copper.
Poor man's is crazy.
No, no.
That's fair.
You think she gonna be better than Kyle?
She said a poor version of
Kalia. Do you not know what that means? That means
like a beta version
Kalia
of her.
Copper is who
a great value.
She would be similar skill set as Kalia, but
version
below her. Basically, Kalia Copper is the Louis Vuitton version, and Flaw would be the Walmart brand. That's what I'm saying to you.
So yeah, Amazon and Wish basically.
Wait, it's a shame. It's a shame that's gonna happen. That's not gonna happen though, because she's gonna end up like Zaya Cook.
That is so disrespectful. She's gonna end up just like Zaya Cook. You just called that lady T-Boo Kalia Copper. That is so disrespectful.
I think it is too. I think it is too.
That's basically what I'm saying.
I think it's disrespectful.
I think Fly's good, but I don't think she is like elite the way other people think she is. And Kalia,
I don't think she's not like.
Huh?
They said the Walmart brand is still on brand.
So, one of y'all tell me what Flau'jae is going to do at an above average rate in the pros, other than play hard.
Yo, y'all are going in tonight on these college athletes. Let them grow. Let them grow.
Bro, we gotta
Let them grow. Let these young women grow.
I will say she does have real upside defensively, but outside of that, like she's not gonna come in and be a number one scoring option.
I wouldn't even say that though.
You can throw that out there.
In college, who did she?
Twiz, you understand why I asked the question the way I asked the question?
I understand. Right? I'm not a believer in Flau'jae, so, but I will say she has upside defensively.
But yeah, I think she's and
that's at the pro level.
T-Moo Kalia.
Nah, I like what
Sonya is Louis Vuitton Lexi. Then yeah, she's T-Moo
Kalia. Hey, I already conceded that argument. I conceded that. I conceded that. They're not even in the same class. They're not in the same class. They're not even in the same class.
I can tell you what. She's going to be a great. She's going to be a great halftime show.
Hell yeah, rapping. I almost seized on my jacket like I'm Caitlin Clark.
That's wild. So you said they gonna let her perform. That's wild. I ain't say all that.
I didn't even keep that until just now. I didn't even.
Why would she be touching the floor?
Because she's gonna drop a mixtape, and that's the thing.
Y'all going in. Y'all going in.
Like I think Flau'jae is good. I just don't think she's as good as everybody else believes she is. That's all.
No, I think she can be a spark off the bench. I don't think she'll be a career starter at all. And I think she'll bring full effort.
No, I ain't saying that. I think Max.
Hold up. You don't think she can start on the Belts?
No.
Why not?
Who's she starting over at guard? Who's she going to start over?
There's not a team in the league that Flau'jae.
I'll start over Veronica.
You tripping? You tripping? He hasn't been watching him. He hasn't been watching him. He has just forgive him. Forgive him, Father. Father, forgive him. There's no way. There's no way you watch them. She's not starting over Carla Late, and she's not going to start over Veronica Burton.
I think he was the 13th player on the
American Cup team. How's she going to start?
She does.
She exceeds.
She's also not playing over Hayes. She's also not playing over Hayes. So, like, what is he talking about?
Flau'jae would not start in Chicago right now.
She might.
No, she wouldn't.
She might. That might be the one team. Connecticut, Chicago. That's a maybe.
Would you take Flau'jae over HVO?
I was thinking that. I didn't want to ask that argument though. I didn't want to ask that. I didn't want to ask that.
No, Flau'jae could have been a lottery this year. What are we talking about?
I think skill-wise,
Flau'jae could have been a lottery this year. What's going on? Bro, we need college to start. We need college to start.
I don't think she does anything.
We need college to start. Saying that she won't start.
Dallas messed up by not protecting Carla Late. Amen. Yes, they did.
I don't think skill-wise, I don't think she does anything more elite than Haley does. I think she's just more athletic,
productive. Yeah.
She's just more athletic and bigger. So if we looking at it from that standpoint, if I wanted a bigger version of Haley, then yeah, I probably would start her. But I don't think skill-wise, I don't think she does anything on that floor better than Haley does. Except play defense. That's it. I'll give her defense.
I think she's a better shooter than Haley. I think Haley's better at driving.
She's not.
I'm giving Flau'jae shooting. I'm giving Flage shooting.
Bro, you just be coming up here saying stuff.
No, I'm giving Flage shooting. I watched LSU was my no.
No, I'm good.
Out of college, LSU I was watching the third most. That team I was watching the third most amount of time.
Okay,
I'm getting Flage over Haley in shooting.
All right, big dog, you got it.
How's Haley shooting this year? How's Haley shooting this year?
You got it, bro.
Yeah, you got it, Brady. It's all good. You got it.
All right, we out. We Brandon, listen to live, man.
You just ask him real quick, Jabari. Let me see. Let's see if he actually is correct.
I'm not even going to use stats. I'm using the eye test, man. If I want to,
we done.
Yeah.
What?
We out.
What?
All right, y'all. We out. Braden, Twiz, KG, KD, Falcor, TX.
Generational and being passive.
It's a great day to be a Tar Heel, man.
Amen.
Bring to UNC. Let's go. Hey, you know how that works.